Wait. Check one, check one, check one, check two, check one. Mike sounding nice. How everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody's having a happy Sunday. We about to get down into it, and without any further ado, let's get this thing popping. Ladies and gentlemen, today we come to you live from the Dallas-Fort Worth area to see and hear a knowledgeable content creator. From Arlington, Texas, we bring to you the one, the only People's Champ, Rod, a.k.a. PBT. You know what time it is. Let's roll, baby. All right, hope everybody's doing well. Let's get down into this. Man, I apologize for the late interest. Boy, your boy was, I ain't gonna lie, I was in there sleeping real good, man. And Miss Poulard, I saw your calls. I saw you had called, but obviously I was up trying to run around and get ready. But without any further ado, let's get down to business and see what's going on. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Points Blank Travel live stream. And allow me to reintroduce myself. Welcome to Points Blank Travel. My name is Rod, and on this channel, we talk about credit. We talk about credit cards. We talk about personal finance, points, miles, cash back, and how to travel around the world or around the country for little or no money out of your pocket. If that's something you're interested in, do me a favor if you haven't already done so. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell. I'm finding out more and more that notification bell is extremely important. It does default to personalized. Make sure you scroll up and go to all so you don't miss out on future videos and you don't miss out on future live streams. Get a video a thumbs up. And in the live streams, I love to say ring the doorbell. So when you hear me or anybody else singing ring the doorbell, we are talking about that like button down below. Share the channel, share the video, share the live streams with your family and friends. And with all that being said, if this is your first time here or your 31st time here, let's roll, baby. Let's get down to business. It's amazing, man. I swear I woke up probably 20 minutes ago, maybe a little longer than that. Yeah, about 25 minutes ago. And to be able to come out with this kind of energy, I don't know how I do it. It is amazing, man. I see we got 11 people in the crib. 11 people already rang that doorbell, and I highly appreciate it. As you can see from the thumbnails, we are going to be talking about make sure you get the credit cards that work for you. But before I get into that, a couple of things been going on. Hold up, man. I dropped a video Thursday on my entire credit card arsenal. I did a video like this last year when I first started the channel, shortly after I started it. And this video exploded. I mean, we went up in one day, we went up 30 subscribers, had close to 1,000 views in a day, which is still small on the big YouTube scale, but rather large on the PBT scale. So I was extremely happy about that, man. And then, got a couple other things working that I'm going to be talking about. If you look at in the top of the comments, you will see I have posted a link to how to join the channel membership. That's going to be extremely important, and I'm going to discuss that a little later once I go over the main topic. Also, trying to think here, I had Shelton and Key. I'm not sure if they're going to be tuning in tonight. Your favorite couple. I was checking out the video they did. They're on a cruise right now, and they were down in Galveston going on a pre-cruise. I was checking out that video earlier today. Make sure you check that out. But I can tell you right now, what I want to talk about, man, matter of fact, one of the things I want to talk about is my new shirt, man. I'm so excited. I don't have Let's Roll, baby. I don't just have the icon. I got making the impossible possible, baby. I don't care if you get a t-shirt or not. I'm just happy I got one. And believe it or not, I have to purchase my own t-shirts. It's the company, the way I got it set up. I have to buy my own. Obviously, we won't even get into it. I just have to buy my own. But anyway, 16 people in the crib. I see we got another YouTuber in the house. And I just see people that are kind of flowing in here. I see we got Brown and Beachy in the house. We got channel members Marcus Hamilton. We got Felicia and another channel member, Andre. I'm just looking at the last comments. And let's get down to business. Before I get started, though, if this is your first time here, let me know what area you are coming in or tuning in from. Let me know the city, the state, the region. You know, if you're from Buckshot, Maryland, I don't want to say Alabama. They always tease the southern states, and I'm in the South, baby. So if you're from Buckshot, Maryland, and nobody really knows where Buckshot, Maryland is, if you just want to say Maryland or the DMV or the East Coast, I don't care how you say it. I am broadcasting from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, Arlington, Mansfield, Texas, to be exact, about 12 minutes south of AT&T Stadium, home of the Dallas Cowboys. Now, let's get down into it. Let's get into it tonight. Man, I had 3 different topics to choose from, and it was tough. When I posted the thumbnail today, it was very tough. It was hold up, man, let me get myself back in here. My camera's starting to focus on the globe back there. It was tough, man. I had 3 topics that I wanted to talk about, and the next time I push back to Wednesday because that's when I normally do live streams. But I do want to talk about get the credit cards that work for you. And what really made me want to even do this topic, when I did and make sure you check it out, my entire arsenal, I have 28 credit cards. And if you count them, some of the cards aren't in there because some of them are jewelry cards. But I looked and it was a 22-minute video, y'all. And I was like, hold up, man, this is a lot of cards. Am I using all these cards? And then it just prompted me to do this video because what happens in life with everything, not just credit cards, with clothes, with cars, with houses, with almost everything, man. Not saying you, not saying me. I could say me because I've done it, but I'm not saying you've done it, but I know I have. We try to keep up with the Joneses, yo. We try to keep up with everything that's going on. So you read a credit card, or you see read an article about a credit card, or you see a ad when you're on your website, or on your phone, on your social media, and then you watch a video or two about it. You hear Rod talk about it. You hear some of the bigger guys, the Credit Shoe Foods, the ex-Sebbies talk about it. And then you be like, hey, I want to go get the platinum card. I want to go get the gold card. Man, first and foremost, does that card work for you? Does it fit your lifestyle? And I can tell you, speaking of the platinum card, man, I got a story about that in a minute. But anyway, I can tell you 7 to 8 times out of 10, it's not going to fit your lifestyle. It's not going to be the credit card you need. It's going to be the credit card, not even that you want. It's going to be the credit card you think you want. You think you want it because Sally and Sarah or Tom, Dick, and Harry got it, and you just have to have it. I've been there, done it, and I got a lot of them like that. But anyway, then you'll see these credit cards that nobody's really talking about. PenFed Credit Union, NASA Credit Union. I got something in the mail from PenFed 2 days ago. And that may be the perfect card for you, but because no one's talking about it, you don't want to add that card to your wallet, or you don't want to add it to your arsenal or your portfolio, whatever you want to call it, because nobody's really talking about it. Forget what cards they're talking about. Forget what cards they're not talking about. What card fits your lifestyle? Now, let's use an example here. I'm going to use the Blue Cash Everyday Preferred card from American Express. Blue Cash Preferred, not Everyday Preferred. Blue Cash Preferred. That card is going to give you 6% cash back at grocery stores. And you see it. You just have to have it. It's a nice looking card. I had it. I don't know if it's still in my wallet. Yeah, it is. Y'all give me a minute here. But anyway, you just have to have it. And the reason you have to have it, if you kind of like me, I just liked how it looked. Now, when I first got it, it didn't look like this. It used to be a clear see-through card. But if you look at an American Express card, if you look at a regular gold card, it's got the smaller, I used to call it a Trojan before I got schooled with credit. That little character is called a Centurion, hence the Centurion lounges, blah, blah, blah. But if you look at the Blue Cash Preferred, it's got the big Centurion. It's got American Express over there. It stands out. I didn't just get the card because of that. I got the card because I thought I could get some value from it. But let's just say you're thinking about the American Express Blue Cash Preferred card. I'm wiping my face because I just took a hot shower to get ready for this. But anyway, you're thinking about the American Express Blue Cash Preferred Card. It gets 6% cash back at groceries. You never cook. You eat out every day, or you eat out 6 days a week, and you may make a sandwich at home once a week. But you love this little Centurion, and you love the Blue and the American Express, so you go and apply for that card. Is that a card that's fitting your lifestyle? Is that a card that's going to work for you? Heck no. You don't even go to the grocery store. Now, you will get 3% cash back at gas stations with that card. But you go to the gas station twice a week. You go one day to get some coffee and some donuts, and the next day to get some Friday, Monday and Friday, you get coffee and donuts. You treat yourself. And then once every 2 weeks, once every 10 days, you fill your tank up. No. But you have the PenFed, or I'm going to use a card that I really know. The City Double Cash card that's not that prominent. It's not that popular. It's popular, but it's not as flashy as the American Express card, I'll be honest with you. 2% cash back on every purchase. Which one of those two cards would you get? Would you get the Blue Cash Preferred because it look good and you never go to the grocery store, you're going to the gas station twice a week and 3 times every 2 weeks? Or would you get the City Double Cash card, which you could use every single day? And you get 2% cash back everywhere. Or you hear people, I hear it all the time. I see it all the time. I get emails, I get comments, I get text messages. I'll be under 524 in 2023. I'll be under 524 in 2022. In case you don't know, if this is your first time here, let your boy school you real quick. 524 means you've been approved for 5 credit cards in a 24-month period, and you cannot get any credit card from Chase unless you're below 424, 324, 224, 124, 024. If you've been approved for 5 credit cards in a 24-month period, Chase is not going to approve you. We got that established. Let's say you're rolling around here. and this really, that don't really add up. I can't use that one. But let's just say you're rolling around here with 5 credit cards. You took a hit. Something happened. And I'm not wishing nobody no bad luck. And your credit score dipped. And you're worried about getting under 524. But even if you were at negative 524, you couldn't get approved with Chase if you wanted to. Yet, you're trying to get the Chase Freedom Unlimited or Freedom Flex or the Sapphire Preferred or the Reserve, but you may need to be eyeballing that Capital One Platinum or the Capital One Quicksilver one. Which card is going to work for you? And I kind of wanted to talk about people getting out of this big old commercial. It's a big commercial. It's a big advertisement ploy. Now, when I did that video, man, 22 minutes, once I finished, I didn't know how long it had taken. I didn't know until I started editing the video. I was like, whoa, 22 minutes. But that's how many credit cards I had. Now, in reality, how many credit cards do I need? So I'm kind of going to tie 2 topics into one. Get the cards that work for you. You know, you may not need the latest Chase card or the latest American Express card. I'm going to tell y'all, speaking of which, I was about to talk about it. Last night, your boy went on, I got 2 of these platinum cards. I got the regular platinum and the Charles Schwab platinum. This is $1,100 in annual fees, soon to be $1,400. Your boy went on American Express last night to pay this card, to pay the gold card, the business gold card. I went to pay it. I got to take my glasses off on them. And I'm sweating even thinking about it. But anyway, I saw next to my platinum card, I had a $575 balance. And I'm like, wait a minute. I haven't even used this card. I said, oh boy. Guess what happened? The annual fee hit. And I've been talking about this. What am I going to do with this platinum card? I thought the annual fee was later in the year. I'll be honest. I don't keep up with that. That's one thing I don't track. I don't track when they're due. I don't want to know. But I'm like, man, okay. I got 30 days. It already posted. The annual fee posted my card. I got 30 days to downgrade my card, cancel or whatever. Excuse me, and they'll remove the annual fee. And I'm like, oh, man. I forgot about it. I went into instant amnesia, y'all. I forgot about it. I wiped it from my memory. I woke up this morning, was scrolling through Instagram, I think Facebook. And I ran into a green card advertisement. I was like, oh, my goodness, I forgot that daggone platinum cards due. But anyway, this is a card. If I have 2 of them, one of them got to go. I don't need 2 of the same card. That makes no sense. I did it because I kept one of them. because I knew I had until the annual fee hit. Now that it's decision time. But really, I'm asking myself, okay, I'm trying to get one of them. But do I really need either of them? I'm not even traveling right now. I'm not going to cancel them. It's hard to get American Express cards. But no one could predict what was going to happen with the whole pandemic and everything. No one could predict that. But prior to me getting a platinum card, how often did I travel? Now, for those of you that don't know, now you're about to know, I go to the grocery store every day. This is a perfect card. $95 annual fee, cash back, 6%, 3% at gas stations. $550 annual fee. I'm not even near, I'm near the airport, but I'm not on the plane. I live about 25 minutes from DFW International, but I'm not even on the plane. So the moral of this story, and what I'm trying to allude to here, is when you're hearing all these stories and when you're reading all these advertisements and these articles about the Chase this card, American Express that card, there's a lot going on with Citi right now. I'm about to shoot a video either tonight or tomorrow. I uploaded a video earlier today about a change with the Citi cards in American Airlines. I'm about to do a video on that. I don't know if anybody heard that news. I'm not gonna. If somebody bring it up in the comments, I'll elaborate. But I'm gonna shoot the video, so I'm not gonna talk about it unless someone asks. But anyway, man, get the cards that now. Okay, let me flip the script on this one. Let's say your lifestyle right now is you're working on your credit, and you start off with a Credit One card. I don't have anything good or bad to say. But then you elevate yourself to that Capital One card. I've done a video, I've done a live stream on this actually. Don't get stuck. While you get the cards that fit your lifestyle, don't get stuck and think those are the only cards that you are privileged to have. The Capital One, Quicksilver, you get the Quicksilver One, the Platinum. In my opinion, and I'm only going to get the Quicksilver or the Quicksilver One. I may get the Platinum to start, Quicksilver, and then I'm going to get the Virtual, and then I'm out, yo. I'm out. I'm out to another issuer. I'm out to a issuer where the card will work for me. I'm not going to get a travel card knowing they ain't going well. I don't travel. I'm not going to get a points card when I know I don't even feel like calculating points. I will get a cash back card because everybody understands cash back. But if I have a certain job and I don't need a cash back card, and I get paid to travel, I don't need a travel card, I get paid to travel, then I will get a cashback card. If I have a job that pay me a whole lot of money and I'm not worried about cashback, then I'll get a card that will help me with travel. Get a card that fits your lifestyle. Again, when I do these live streams, I'm gonna come up with a topic that is on my mind that I wanna talk about. We can talk about whatever y'all wanna talk about, anything except politics and religion. I don't get into that on the channel, but that's something that dawned on me because I looked at me. Here I am with a YouTube channel. And I'm talking about credit and credit cards on a weekly basis. Yet, I have cards in my arsenal that either didn't or don't fit my lifestyle. They don't really work for me right now. I'll give you another example, the Marriott card. Oh man, Kim from Work Hard Travel Well, she has her own YouTube channel. She commented on a video I did a while back on the Marriott card, and she said she loved the Marriott Bonvoy program. Marriott points to me are just hard to accumulate, and I'm thinking about canceling that card because it's not working for me. Now, when I got that card, guess what, y'all? I didn't have a strategy. Every card worked for me. They all worked for me. The 2 platinums, the gold and the business gold, they all work for me. The Freedom Flex card, the Freedom Unlimited card, it still worked for me. The American Express, Blue Cash Preferred, they all work for me. But in reality, all these cards, they're starting to trample over each other. They're starting to overlap with the benefits. I have a 28 card arsenal. I'm waiting on card 28. Matter of fact, I had a big moment today. I had a Jeff Bezos going to space moment. I had a what's that dude name? Elon Musk or Tusk or whatever his name is. A dude with Tesla, Elon Musk. I'm tripping. Trying to go to space moment today. I used Apple Pay for the first time because I'm waiting on my credit card to come in the mail and it's taking too long. And I was at 7-Eleven. I asked the lady, I said, hey, y'all take Apple Pay? She was like, yeah. I said, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. She's like, what do you mean? I said, well, I got two problems. She said, okay, well, what's the problem? I said, the problem is, number one, my phone is in the car. I got to go back out. So you people that lie go have to wait. That's problem number one. Number two, I've never used this Apple Pay stuff, so this might take a minute, right? And she started laughing. So I ran out to the car, came back in, and I went to my wallet, and it said, enter your passcode. So I'm looking at my phone, but I'm so excited and so shook up because I got 85 people behind me in 7-Eleven. I got my mask on, so it's not seeing my face ID. So I take that off. I'm risking my life with the pandemic. I put in my passcode, then I got a double tap. So, oh my God, this is too much work, man. I ain't never doing this again. But anyway, your boy graduated with technology today. I used Apple Pay for the first time. But anyway, man, that's it. That's what I wanted to talk about. Get cars that fit your lifestyle. We're going to talk about it more as I get into these comments. Get cars that fit your lifestyle. Don't get the platinum card because Rod talked about the platinum card. Don't get the gold card because Rod got the gold card. Don't get the business cards if your business is only going to be here for 4 months and you're not sure if it's going to make it. Get the cars that fit your lifestyle. That's all I can say. That's the best bit of advice I can get. And I see we got 32 people in the crib, 22 people ringing the doorbell. Again, if this is your first time here, and I see these comments are jumping off, let me know what area you are representing. I am broadcasting from the DFW area. In case you didn't know, that is Dallas-Fort Worth. I'm smack dab in the middle, 30 minutes from downtown Dallas, 30 minutes from downtown Fort Worth. In lovely Arlington, I'm right on the border of Arlington and Mansfield. I like to say Mansfield, but my address says Arlington, so, whoo, man. So if you guys have any questions about credit cards, or you have questions about whether credit cards fit your lifestyle, or if you're getting the right credit card, these live streams are the right time to ask. I will say something. At the top of the comments, I do have it pinned at the top. I have the link to the channel memberships. Probably pretty quick. It's already in the description of this video, if I'm not mistaken, today. And I'm probably gonna implement it between now and Wednesday. Ain't no probably, definitely by Wednesday at the latest. I have created a Patreon group. I have two new groups. I have the Patreon Inside Scoop at $14.99 a month. It will give you access to me. You will get my personal phone number, unlimited texting, and 1 30-minute call a month, where if you have credit cards, finance, points and miles, credit questions, doesn't matter. I also created Points Blank Travel Diamond one-on-one mentoring via the Patreon. The Patreon link is in the description. I wouldn't worry about the Patreon link right now. I'm giving everybody an opportunity. With that, you'll also get access to me. You'll get my personal number, unlimited texting, and we'll have weekly coaching calls where I'll talk to you one-on-one, and you'll tell me your situation or whatever questions you have. You can stay in as long as you want. You can stay in for 3 months, get out once you feel like you've been mentored and coached good enough and your credit score is up. And I can guarantee you, you ask some of the people out there, you ask some of the Maurice Miles of the world and some of the other people, when I give advice, I give advice to win, baby. I don't give advice to lose. I don't give advice to fall off. I don't give advice that's going to make you fail. I give advice to win. And if I don't have the answer to that advice, I'm going to tell you two things. Either, hey, right now, I don't know, but I'll find out. But anyway, and that one-on-one mentoring, and I did a lot of questioning. I talked to several people. Everybody that I know think I'm underestimating myself. I'm cheaping. I'm shortchanging myself. But that one-on-one mentoring is going to be $49.99 a month. That is through Patreon. The link is in the description. Reason I got the link to the channel memberships. Every channel member right now, I want to say it's 40 channel members. Every channel member right now, and some that aren't channel members got lucky, but every channel member right now has my personal phone number. Tonight, if you become a channel member, you must be a gold or platinum. I've done it for silver in the past. That's not going to change. Those people are grandfathered in, but you must be a gold or platinum member starting tonight. And I'm probably going to shut it off Wednesday when I do my next live stream. If you become a member tonight, between now and Wednesday, gold member or platinum member, you will get my phone, my personal number, and you can have access. And these people don't abuse it. You know, I don't calculate. It's not 1 call a month or 4 weekly calls and blah, blah, blah. If they have a question, they text me or they email me. My email is open to everybody, members or not. But with The channel members, they get my phone number. Some may call, some may text, some may not do either. You know, they just have that access. So between now and Wednesday, I'm shutting that. In order to get my personal number starting Wednesday at the latest, Wednesday of next week, once I do my next live stream, the only way you're going to be able to get my personal number is not going to be via channel memberships, because that was never part of the agreement. It's going to be between, I just did that out of the kindness of my heart, but it's going to, you have to be a Patreon Inside Scoop member or a Diamond member. Now, the channel memberships for YouTube aren't going anywhere. You're still going to have Platinum, you're still going to have Gold, you're still going to have Silver. That's why I do my members only live streams. The other Patreon is more of coaching and mentorship via phone conversations, but it's still going to have the Diamond and the Platinum. And then who knows, I may do a special where I decide to give my number to Platinum and Gold and Silver members. I don't know. It's the reason I'm doing this here. It is getting a little more serious, and there's a lot of people that are looking for help and knowledge and motivation, inspiration. But anyway, enough of all that. Let's jump in these comments, man. If y'all have any questions, let me know what's on your mind. And matter of fact, all right, there we go, man. I had lost y'all for a second. Let me know if we're still buffering. If we're still buffering, let me know. I see Darren, I see you saying buffering. I know I got an alert that there was a issue. I'm glad I didn't lose the comments. Hopefully we're back in business here. Let me know, let me know. Give me a thumbs up if it's looking good. See, we lost some people here. Anyway, I'm gonna worry more so about There we go. All right, I see we got people. Hey, y'all let me know if you're here, if you're not here. Thumbs up. How's it sounding? Had some kind of internet issue. Okay, I see Darren. Thank you, Darren. All right, here's what the and sorry about that, man. When you're dealing with these live streams, the internet, you're at the mercy of the internet connections. But as you can see, this is what the Patreon looks like. Again, the link is in the description. This one I'm not too worried about, but I have people that are part of this, so I can't take it out. Unlimited messaging with PBT, $3 a month. The Inside Scoop, $24.99, and then PBT Diamond one-on-one mentoring is $49.99 per month. Just to give you an idea of what it looked like. I'm not going to dwell on that. All righty here, man. Now let me really jump down in these comments. Now that we got all kind of internet issues going on. We got 26 people in the house. We did lose a couple of people. Hopefully they'll be back. But if not, we have enough people for a party here. All right, we got a channel member, my main man, Ulysses in the house. Ulysses, I just saw your comment at the bottom. I'm not sure which level of membership you're at. You're gonna have to check. And I can tell you, I'll text you after this. I can see, but I can't jump in. I don't want to stop the stream and jump in there right now. But I can tell you, I want to say you may be, you're either silver or gold. I can't remember, but I'll check for you. Hey, we got Angela Griffith in the house. How you doing, Angela? Been a while since I've seen you in a live stream. Good to have you here. Hope all is well. I hope all is well. And let's see here. We got my main man, Neo, another channel member in the crib, says, hello, everyone. What's going on, Neo? Hello to you. Hope all is well. We got my main man, 𝗖𝗥𝗘𝗘𝗘, in the crib. He's also a channel member. Jose has been with the channel probably since I started going live. Not necessarily since the beginning, but ever since I've been going live, he's a faithful channel member. Says, what's up, PBT fam? How's everyone doing? And what's up, PBT? How are you doing this Sunday evening? I am doing well, sir. Other than the little small internet hiccup we just had, I'm doing good. Hope all is well out there, man, in California. Hey, I am so looking forward to trying to plan a trip out there. I don't even want to talk about it much, but I am looking forward to it. Neo100 says, hello, everyone. And then I'm not sure what that was, but got another long time subscriber in the house. My main man, Sean Robinson, says, hi, Rod and PBT family. What's going on, Sean? Hope all is well with you. Neo says, may grab me a snack. Just listen in on my cellular phone. I feel like a steak right now. Yeah, man, I need to have me a good steak too. That sounds good. Hey, we got Miss Poulard in the crib. Says, good evening, y'all. How you doing, Miss Poulard? Again, I did see your By the time I saw your calls, I was up and moving around trying to get ready for the live stream. But thank you so much for looking out. I really appreciate that. Neil100 is showing love to Miss Poulard. If this is your first time here, you're going to see love, man. We all like speaking to everybody and all that good stuff in the Points Play Travel live streams, and I really enjoy it. Hey, we got another channel to remember in the crib. We got my main man, Joe Forth in the house, says, glad you're on tonight. Glad to have you here, Joe. Hope all is well with you. Joe has also been with me for a while, man. At least since I know since I've been going live, and it's always a pleasure to see Joe in the live streams and comment on the videos and in my Facebook group. Miss Poulard says at Neo100, you should really try a PBT steak. Oh man, she put it out there. Yeah, I can get on the grill a little bit. I can get out a little bit. Man, Miss Poulard, now you're gonna have people asking me about steaks and stuff. Somebody mentioned it. I think it was Ulysses last time said ribeyes was on me. Excuse me. Yeah, Miss Poulard had the pleasure of well, I guess it was a pleasure tasting one of my steaks, and I didn't even think it was that good. It wasn't my best performance, but hey, she liked it. I loved it. So cool. Neo says, hi, Jose. Joe Shun, he's just showing everybody love, and Ulysses, cool. And Miss Poulard is saying, hi, welcome back. Everybody's saying hi to each other. We got another channel member crib. We got my main man representing the Navajo Nation. My man Mojo said, using the bank's shopping rewards portal really work to earn more points on top of your purchase with them. Or is that a question? Using the bank's shopping rewards portal really works to earn more points on top of your purchase with them. Anyone know I have any experience using the method to get more points? I from what I'm hearing, they do. I know you have like the airline shopping portals. You have the Capital One just came out with one not long ago. And yes, if you can stack, or even Rakuten with American Express membership reward points, you can stack points like that, Mojo. I've personally never done it. It's not that it's complicated. If Work to Live, Not Live to Work is in here, if she's in here tonight, I know she's a big, she has a channel on Extreme Coupon, and she's huge on saving money, and I know she uses Rakuten. I don't know if she's ever used a credit card in conjunction with it, but if she's in here, I'll kind of maybe lean on her to answer that. But I've never done it, but I have read and heard people that do it, and they do quite well, so it's definitely a possibility. Definitely maybe something you want to look into. Oh man, Neo says, I've been working 3 jobs. I had to go back to just 2 jobs. Right now, 2 jobs is my max. Yeah, 2 jobs is a lot, bro. I guess I have 2 jobs too. I have my regular job, and then I have Points Blank Travel. But I work Points Blank Travel at my leisure. But believe it or not, it's really not at my leisure, because I'm always researching content, drafting content, recording, or doing a live stream. So, hey, man, 3 jobs I couldn't even imagine. Hey, we got Felicia J in the crib. What's going on, Felicia? Ever since I first saw Felicia in the live stream, she's been faithfully coming back, and I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Says, hello, everybody. How you doing? Hope you're doing well this Sunday evening. Ulysses is showing love to Neo. Says, hello, Neo100. And Miss Poulard is speaking to Felicia J. I love it. Andre, another channel member in the crib, says, what's poppin', Rod? Let's roll, baby. Yes, sir. We always rolling, man. I'm just chilling. Did quite a bit today, and it's kind of crazy, man. I dropped a new video earlier today. It was actually shot Wednesday. I finished editing it last night, uploaded it today, but I finished the uploading and all that stuff outside, and it was, man, like 90-something degrees, and that heat just drained me. And then I took a nap, and boy, I was out for the count prior to this live stream. But all is well, Andre. Glad to see you back, my man. Ulysses says, how are you doing tonight, Rod? I am doing well, man. Glad to see you, brother. We got Brown and Beachy, another content creator in the crib. Brown and Beachy does have her own YouTube channel. Make sure you check it out. And Brown and Beachy is also a channel member here at Points Blank Travel. Says, good evening, PBT fam. Nice new merch, Rod. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And this merch is available for you down in the description below. There's like 5 different links. There's the Let's Roll Baby. There's the PBT logo in the front with nothing in the back. There's the PBT logo with Educate, Motivate, and Elevate in the back, which is most of the time when you see me just wearing the logo, it's got that in the back. There's also this one that I recently launched, and there's another one, 2 more. One with Points Blank Travel, just the logo, nothing right here, and then one with hashtag Points Blank Travel all together and the logo. So it's all kind of merch, man. Links down in the description. I got his price as low as I can and keep the lights running. So thank you so much. Hey, make sure y'all check out Brian Beachy's YouTube channel. She man, she's doing these vlogs of different hotels that she's actually frequented, she's been to. And I'm gonna tell you, if you're like me and you're starving to go on vacation, or you're thinking about a certain destination, and I know recently a lot of it's been in Miami, man, you'll feel like you're there. And she does such a seamless job of transitioning from one part of the hotel to the other. Definitely check that out. I can guarantee you would not be disappointed. She recently did one. I know you uploaded one today, Brown Beach. I got to check out, but it's been a busy day. So Felicia showing love back to Miss Poular, says, hey, Miss Poular, with a bunch of H's and a bunch of Y's. And we got another channel member in the crib. We got my man Marcus Hamilton, says, good afternoon, Rod and Credit family. How everybody doing today? Just got off work, a 12-hour shift. Man, glad you, after 12 hours, you still took time to tune in here. I really appreciate that. We have another channel member in the crib. We got my man Jason in the house, says, hey, Rod and family, what's going on, Jason? Hope all is well. And we have the man, the legend, the inaugural Points Blank Travel channel member, the first one to join the channel membership. We got my man, Mr. Maurice Miles in the house, said, what's up, Rod and PBT family? Blessings to all, blessings to you and your family, my brother. It's always good to see you with the positivity. Hey, man, I got a question, man. Is that, have you melted that Freedom Unlimited card? Have you burnt a hole in it yet? I'm so happy, man. Maurice is a channel member. He was the first channel member, and he does have a good reason to become a channel member or a patron. He does have my personal phone number. He texted me first, and then he called me. He said, Rod, I got to get in with Chase, man. Then I want to get in with American Express. What do you think the best game plan? We developed a strategy. I told him exactly what to do. Maurice did it to a T. It wasn't like no top secret SEAL Team 6 mission or nothing, but it almost was. But he did it to a T. He did exactly what I told him. And man, not even a week after we talked on the phone and had our conversation, he sent me a text where he was approved for the Freedom Unlimited card, a Chase card. Everybody seems to want Chase, and then last week he texted me a picture of the Freedom Unlimited card, and all I can say, man, I can't say it enough. I'm happy for you, bro. Congratulations, Maurice. It's good to see you, man. I'm not going to tell that story too many more live streams, but it's just, to me, it's a success story, and it's worth one sharing. It's a story that's worth sharing because there's people out there that think they can't get this card, that card, or the other card, and then next thing you know, they have one in their wallet. They being a he or a she. We got another channel member in the crib. We got Paulo Alfonso, says, grape juice on deck. Let's roll, baby. Just got my Chase Sapphire preferred right after I hit the bonus. I'll get the unlimited, then the high. I already had a flex. What, man? Oh, boy. Make sure my crowd, man. My crowd ain't loud enough. I gotta get them. There we go. Congratulations, brother. You got that Sapphire preferred. Then you're going to hit the bonus. Then you're going to get the unlimited. And you already had a flex, and then you're gonna get you're gonna get the high. You already had a flex, so you're working on the trifecta. Then you have the quadfecta, which I have that's the exact Chase setup I have. I have the Freedom Unlimited, Freedom Flex, World of Hyatt, and the Sapphire Preferred. So man, you're gonna love that, bro. Neo is showing love to Brown and Beachy and Felicia. B&B, if you see B&B, recently Brown and Beachy graduated to her own initials, and that's when you know you're starting to make it on YouTube. You know, it was a while. I was Points Blank. Well, I was just Rod, and then people realized the channel was Points Blank Travel. Then the first one to give me initials was Cakeology, my man, who has his own YouTube channel. We did prior to us doing a collaboration, I was in his live streams. He would call me PB, and then it went to PBT. So once you start getting initials, man, you're starting to make it on YouTube. Congratulations, Brown and Beachy. Congratulations. Neo is showing love to Maurice. Paulo says, next I'm going for the City trifecta once I'm done with Chase. Which cars are you going to get with City, man? I'm curious. I mean, there's rumors out there, and it's pretty much not a rumor anymore. They are closing a City Prestige car to new applicants. So you're going to be looking at the Double Cash, the Premier, the new Custom Cash card. Let me know which ones you're thinking about. All right, Neo is showing a little Andre. All right, Marcus says, I do have a question. What's credit lenders pull from Equifax when apply for credit cards and other credit? Oh man, I usually can decipher these comments. I do have a question. Which credit lenders pull from? That's going to depend on your state. I think you're saying which credit lenders pull from Equifax. That depends on your state, man. There's no master list of these lenders pull from Equifax and these lenders pull from Experian. And it's some issuers like Chase, depending on which state, they can pull from either TransUnion, Equifax, or Experian. It just really depends. I'll tell you just with my luck with this, or my experience with it. In Texas, every credit card I've got, they pulled Experian. Every single one of them. Whether it was Discover, Citi, Barclays, Chase, American Express, Capital One. Capital One pulled all three. Be careful with that. They all pull Experian. But once you get your credit score in the right place, I mean, I personally right now, I don't care which one they pull from. And that's just, I wanted to be in that position. You know, I don't care if they pull from Experian, TransUnion. I don't want them like Capital One pulling from all three. But if you want to pull from TransUnion, go ahead, cool. Experian, cool. Equifax, cool. So that should be one of the goals, Marcus. Get to a point where you don't really care where they pull from. But to answer that question, it's going to depend on your state. And even with your state, they still could have multiple choices that they choose to pull from. One thing I would always ask, hey, before applying, hey, who do you guys pull from? They'll tell you, unless it's someone on the phone that really don't know or they're not at that level. But if you're in a branch or something asking, they'll know. All right, Ms. Pool Artist saying good evening, Brown and Beachy. And Brown and Beachy's said congrats back to Paulo Alfonso. Thank you so much for the love. All right, Mojo says, would you be able to share your thoughts or process on credit card utilization? Looking for some utilization tips for helping that part of my credit profile. Yes. I think I cleared it out my phone because I was looking at the, nope, it's still there. It's still there. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm gonna try to do something because I don't want to put the private stuff there. I don't know if y'all can see that. But there's a Experian text that I got ordered as I was getting ready for this live stream. And it says, your credit utilization rate is amazing. This is from Experian 1 hour ago. The standard recommendation is to keep it under 30%, but under 6% is elite status. So right now, and I guess I'm getting it back down because if y'all been tuning in, I did that experiment for a live stream. I let my credit balances get higher, and then I went past the statement date, then I paid them. So I'm getting it back down to that typical 1 to 3% that I like to keep it at. But my rule of thumb is below 10%. I'll read this again real quick. Your credit utilization rate is amazing. The standard recommendation is to keep it under 30%, but under 6% is elite status. Yes. All right. I'm going to try to do this and not as quick as I can, but I don't want to drag it out. My thoughts on credit utilization, I kind of just answered that part of it, Mojo. Experts, including Experian, says they recommend under 30%. That's fine. I like to be under 10%. I don't know. If you're under 30, you're doing good. But if you're under 10, it give you some room in case an emergency or something come up. That's my reason for doing 10 and not 30. All right. Now, with the utilization tips, and I did a whole live stream on it. I think I've done a video or two on it. I'm going to try to make this as simple as I can. Your credit card closing date is the 1st. The statement closing date is the 1st. Typical, you have a 21-day grace period between the closing date and the payment due date. We're going to just keep it. Some will flex and maybe 25, could be 23, could be 26, but it's typically 21. Your statement closes on the 1st. Payment is due on the 22nd. That's 21 days between the 1st and the 22nd. So when your statement closes, if it closes on the 1st, you want to have your balance as close to zero, if not zero, as close to zero as possible, if not zero, prior to the statement closing date, prior to the 1st. I would not wait and make my payment on the 1st on your statement closing date because there could be some processing time. If my statement closed on the 1st, I would probably try to pay my bill on the 27th if it's 30 days in a month, or the 28th if it's 31 days in a month, or if it's February the 25th. I like to give myself 3 processing days. So I'm gonna go back through this scenario. My statement closing date is the 1st. I'm gonna pay my payment even though my bill is not gonna be due till the 22nd, 21 days later. I'm gonna pay it, July? 31 days, I'm gonna pay it on the 28th. August 1st, my statement closing. By August 1st, my balance. Now, here's a trick here now. If you're not paying in full, Mojo, if I pay it, I want as close to zero as I can. Hopefully, let's say I owe $100. But then I'm gonna use two scenarios. I owe 100 and I owe 200, but I only got $100 to spend on this credit card. If I owe 100, I'm gonna pay it on the 28th of July. By the 1st of August, it's processed. When my statement closes, it's gonna say I have a zero balance. It's gonna still show me a due date of the 22nd, yet my minimum amount due is zero because I don't have a balance. Here's where it gets tricky. I only got $100. I owe 200. I'm gonna pay 100. Well, let me rephrase it. I'm not gonna pay all 100. I'm probably gonna pay 70. Depending on my balance. I'm gonna pay 70 on the 27th or the 28th. It's gonna leave me a balance on the 30th. So instead of 100 getting reported on the statement closing date, only 30 is gonna be reported. Now, after the statement closing date, I'm gonna have a balance of $130 because remember my balance was 200, but I only got 100 to spend. Now, once I pay that 70, when that statement closes, it's gonna say I have a balance of 130. And the minimum payment due is probably gonna be around 20, 25 bucks. I'm gonna pay the additional 30, and yet it's still my utilization is still not gonna be at zero or nowhere near zero, but I'm gonna pay as much as I can before the statement close date. The key to the whole thing is to pay it off in full before the statement closing date. Hopefully that wasn't too complicated. Mojo, you may have to hit me up, man. If I'm not mistaken, you have my number. I know you're a channel member. I know you have my email address. Man, hit me up and I can kind of go into more detail. It's probably easier to explain it on the phone. We may even have to do a video chat or something. I don't know. But you're a channel member, so you should have that access. Hopefully I didn't go over. People say it's not as complicated as it sounds. It's rather simple. It's a science to it, and it's not hard at all. All right, Felicia's waving at Neo. Brown and Beach is showing love to Ms. Poulard. Brown and Beach says, I have a PenFed credit card. I just got an invitation in the mail the other day. I looked at it, but it was a no balance, 0% card. It wasn't a card where I get points and miles, so I wasn't really interested. Not that I should, because if I ever have a balance, it's a good card to have. Ms. Poulard is showing love to Marcus, Maurice, Jason. Neo says, I want the new Chase Slate that came out today. That balance transfer is a thing for me. Yeah, I saw that. I read I briefly read an article about it. It's probably something I'll look deeper into next week as I prepare to shoot a video on it, draft up some content. It is more, it's just like it's a replacement for the old Slate card, which that was one of the first cards Chase offered me, and I declined it because if you have a balance or you need to transfer a balance and get a no APR or 12 to 15, 18-month APR, no annual fee. I mean, not no annual fee. A transfer card is a good thing to have. I don't really have any in my arsenal. I do have some that had an intro APR like that. But yeah, Neo, I got to do more reading on it, so I don't have much info on it. Brown and Beaches says, I'm locked out of Chase until 2023. Yeah, Chase is okay. I mean, you got American Express, you cool. I like to have options. Y'all always hear me say having options is cool. Paulo says at Brown and Beachy, thank you. Jason is showing love back to Ms. Poulard. Y'all bear with me here. Okay. Got 29 people in here. Man, oh yeah, I restarted. I'm like, man, we only been going 22 minutes. Hey, I know the feeling. Brown and Peaches said I went crazy and got 14 cars since 2020. That's a lot. I have 28, but I started in 16 or 17. I think 2016 or one of them. That's when I went crazy. I already had 2 Capital Ones, but that's when I lost my mind. That's funny. Ms. Poulard says, Apollo, congratulations on the Chase Sapphire Preferred. Yes, that is a great card, man. And they're talking about making some changes. Paulo, I can't wait to see. I did a video on that if they come into effect. Hey, we got Jay Brown. This is the first time I've seen you in a live stream. Thank you for letting me know you're representing New Jersey. East Coast Baby says, good evening from New Jersey. Glad to have you here, Jay. If you haven't already done so, it will be a pleasure to have you as a subscriber. Please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, make sure you hit that like button, ring that doorbell, let me know you're in the crib. I really appreciate that as well. It's good to have you here. It is an extreme pleasure. It's always good to see new faces and good to see the faces that keep coming back. So I really appreciate all of you guys. Brownie Beach said the good thing is my utilization is straight, hard to put a dent in it. I feel you. I was shocked because I know I ran up 2 of my cards that have low credit limits. My Bank of America, now it's called a customized cash rewards card, and my Discover It card. Both of those have very low credit limits, and I've been putting some spin on them, trying to get my cash back up for when I'm ready to travel. Bank of America I use for investing, and Discover, I put that cash back into my Discover savings account. And I was shocked when I got that. When I got that alert, say, "Oh, your credit utilization," I was like, "Oh my God, I went crazy." But luckily, it was only at 6%. So it is hard once you get enough credit limits across all your cards. It is hard to put a dent in it. You missed Eric, good to see you. He said, "What it is, yo? What's going on, man? It's good to see you back in another live stream. All is well, bro. All is well. I like your next comment. Actually, I love it. Smash that subscribe button, hit the like, and ask some questions. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, baby. Missy, you got any questions for me, man? Let's go, baby. Let's go. You hyping me up." Yes, Neo says cashback cards are an automatic win. Yes, they are, man. I mean, at the end of the day, let's say you don't understand points, and you could care less about points. You don't understand miles. You could care less about miles. Or you try to book an award flight, and that's using miles to book a airline flight. And you just, the days you want to travel, and this will happen, you just can't find a flight that fits your needs. You got to either study, you want to travel on Thursday and come back Monday. Now they want you to leave on Friday and come back Sunday. Those are the seats available. And you just said, "Man, I'm done with this. I don't want to have nothing to do with no points and miles card." Cash back, I don't know too many people that don't like money, man. I don't know nobody that don't like money, to be honest. So, yeah, they are an automatic win, Neil. Great point. Brian B said, "Neo 100, yes, it is a lot to handle. I keep a spreadsheet. I only got one Chase CSR, which is Chase Sapphire Reserve, lots of MX, NFCU, which is Navy Federal Credit Union, Wells, which is Wells Fargo, and PenFed, which is Pentagon Federal Credit Union, etc." It is a lot. Brown and Beach, you bring up a good point. I don't have a spreadsheet, but don't think I'm all that. Just because I don't have a spreadsheet, your boy got notes, and I may as well have 58 spreadsheets because I have notes here. And oh man, let me just this note alone, my camera, it always is hard to focus. These are most of my, there's not all, it's most of my credit cards. And the closing date, these are the statement closing dates for each of the cards I have. I keep notes, and kind of like Brown and Beachy, she does spreadsheets, I do notes. It is a beast, man. You try to remember all that. I got them pretty much memorized, but just so I don't get caught slipping on the banana peel, I put them in my notes. And every time I pay that bill on the closing date or right before it, I put it in my notes. So Brown and Beach, I feel you. I feel you to the T. Yeah, lots of annual fees. I don't even want to count how much, man. You took the words out of my mouth. Matter of fact, I don't even want to think about the $550, and that's just one credit card, man. Oh, I don't even want. Matter of fact, Brown and Beach, you're right. I don't even want to stay on that one. Neo says B&B, which is Brown and Beach. I'm glad most of my due dates are the same. Yes. But keep in mind, man, once Neo, I'm not saying right now, but put yourself in a frame of mind to start to pay more closer attention to the statement closing date. I don't want to mess you up. Right now, just worry about your due dates. But if you want to see your credit score increase, start paying attention to the statement closing date. And I can tell you right now, and I think I've heard Brown and Beachy say this before. I know it's a couple other people out there that are like this. Your boy, I just got a comment on a video. Somebody saying they just got approved for the Quicksilver. But anyway, I don't even know the due dates for none of my cards. I don't know the due dates for none of them. Actually, I take it, for 2 of the jewelry cards I do. But I don't wait till the due date. But I don't know the due dates for none of my credit cards. I only know the statement closing dates. Why? Because I don't need to know the due date. If I'm paying before on the statement closing date, or right after, I don't need that. That's just me, man. I can guarantee you that one thing alone. I had a coworker. She just started a couple of days. She hadn't been there a full week, and she's starting to get to know everybody. And she said, "Rod, I heard you have a YouTube channel talking about credit." She's so soft-spoken and quiet, and I'm like, "Yeah." And she said, "Well, can you answer a question?" I was like, "Yeah, what's your question?" And she was like, how can I quickly increase my score? And I typed it up real quick, not even 5 minutes, and did a credit utilization formula. And I printed. I said, go get that out the printer. Sit down. I'll go over it with you real quick. Fold it up. Put it in your purse. And I want you to reflect on that every month. It wasn't even 5 little lines. It was real short. And she was like, wow, my mom told me about this, but I never understood what she meant. Thank you for, and it was just a blessing, man. But anyway, you do that alone, Neil, and I guarantee your credit score is going to shoot up. Hey, we got Darren Hilton in the crib, says 1% versus 2% credit card utilization, which is better. I personally like 0%, but it's so many myths and so many rumors out there about don't let you get to 0. It's better to have it 1%. It's better than 2%. I can tell you, anything below 10, I think you're safe, Darren. But I think it's so minimal. It's very minimal when you start talking about 1%, 2%, and 0%. Now, where it's not minimal, if you got, well, I'm not going to say that either. 1% of a $200,000 total credit line is $2,000. Yeah, make sure I'm saying, yeah, that's $2,000. So, I think, yeah, it is. Yeah. This 1 and 2%, I just really don't get caught up in that. I would say 0%, but I would say whichever is lower. So in this case, I would think 1% is better than 2%, but I think it's not going to be that much of a difference if you have a 1% utilization or if you have a 2% utilization. That's just my honest answer to that. Hey, thank you for letting me know when the internet kind of tripped out too, Darren. Also, Darren, this is the first time I've seen you in a live stream. I'm not saying I've never seen you. You may have been checking out the videos, but let me know what area you're representing, man. If this is not your first time here, please correct me and I'll stand corrected. I'll let you know that after the live stream, Ulysses. That's when Darren told me I was buffering. That's when he said that the mic checks were good. Ms. Poulard came back. Jason says good now. Ulysses says Mike joined the Patreon. Okay, I'm thinking that is Mike joined the Patreon. Ms. Poulard showing some love to Jay Brown. I appreciate that, Ms. Poulard. We got another channel member in the crib, my man. I heard that the other day. I think it was oh man, I heard it yesterday. I was listening to a radio station that was playing the mix. Biggie. Get money, or you can be as good as the best of them or as bad as the worst. Whatever, I forgot the name of the song. But anyway, it's the Dennis Edwards remix anyway. But he said, yeah, PBT, what's good? What's good, King Nip and Erica? Glad to have you back in the building. King Nip and Erica, they're also channel members as well. What's been going on, bro? I know we were texting one day and then I was supposed to hit you up with something. It's still in my phone. I got to look in there, man. It's been a busy week. We're recording. Again, man, the topic tonight is make sure you pick the credit cards that work for you. Don't just get credit cards because Rod got them or Charlie got them or Sharon got them. Get the cards that work for you. You know, you pull out a credit card, I can guarantee you, man. And I'm a testament. I'll be at the grocery store. You know, I'm in the self-checkout, and this person will pull out or 7-Eleven, this person will pull out a credit card that I'm not familiar with. And I was like, man, I hope they don't think I'm trying to see their number. I'm over here like, man, what credit card is that? Half the time, people don't know what you got. If you got your local credit union credit card or a credit card nobody's ever heard of, but what if you got a $75,000 credit limit, man? You know, a lot of these cards, a lot of this is talk, and you can save money. Obviously, I wouldn't be doing the channel. My last couple of trips, I haven't paid $1 for. I went to San Francisco in 2019 in April, and in August, I went to New York. Didn't pay. I stayed at the Hyatt Regency on Embarcadero in San Francisco. Didn't pay. I stayed at 3 or 4 days. Didn't pay $1 for that. Flew out there, coach. I flew economy. Round trip, didn't pay for that. Flew to New York, first class with Delta in August, didn't pay for that. All points and miles. Stayed at the Renaissance Midtown Manhattan, didn't pay for that on 34th and 7th. Went to San Diego in 2018, didn't pay for that. All paid for with points and miles. So, you know, it just depends on. It depends on what you got going on. It really depends on what you're doing, but. Hey, we got 38 people in the crib. I am excited here, man. We got a full house in here tonight. How y'all doing? How y'all doing on this Sunday, man? I don't want to sound like Wendy Williams or nothing, man, but glad to have all of y'all here. Y'all could have been doing anything tonight, but you're here kicking it with your boy, and you're helping make the impossible possible, baby. Yeah, got the new merch on. Matter of fact, I got to start getting darker shirts, man. This kind of make me look swole, man. And not in a bad way, anyway. Let me quit chirping. Woo, boy, let me get over here and see where we at here. Oh, okay. I knew it was coming. Now, Brown and Beachy talking about, thanks, Ms. Poulard, for the steak update. Can you ship us all one? No, man, it won't be any good, but it's got to be hot and fresh, Brown and Beachy. And I was telling Ms. Poulard, I said, she was like, oh, man, this steak is, I never forget, she went to get some A1 steak sauce, right? And I was like, you don't need no steak sauce, but if you want to go get some steak sauce, go ahead, all right? The bottle never got open, yo. The bottle is still sealed. It never got open. Why? When I get on the grill, you don't need no sauce. I was telling her, I said, usually when I barbecue, people don't even want the barbecue sauce. They just want the meat. They just want the ribs, the chicken, the sausage, whatever, the hot links, whatever I cook. She didn't have any of the barbecue. She just had the steak. But I don't know. If we have a meet and greet, I'm not going to be barbecuing. But who knows, Brown and Beach, you may get one of those PBT ribeyes one day. We're going to call it I don't know what we're going to call it. I guess it's the PBTR. But anyway, y'all tripping, man. Oh, man. I didn't even see this comment. Hey, Brown and Beach, I apologize. Always fresh, never frozen per PBT. Yeah, man. Oh, nope. And that's funny because I was getting ready to move from when I left Cali and moved to Dallas. I forget, was it 09, 08? My homeboys, one of my best friends, his wife asked me, could I barbecue some ribs? And I said, well, what? And she was like, yeah, I want to freeze them because you're moving. I'm never going to get your ribs again. I was like, no, I can't. If we ain't eat them fresh, we ain't eat them at all. And I didn't. And I felt so bad. And at the time, the sad part, she was pregnant when she first had my ribs. And her daughter that she was pregnant with, I got a chance to see them 2 months ago, and she's now 16. And that was the first time she had my ribs. But yeah, I don't freeze them, but that's funny, Ms. Poulard, remember that. All right. Brian Breachy, I know that's right. Love it. Yes. Y'all tripping, man. We supposed to be talking about points, miles, and using credit card. We over here talking about steaks and ribs. Mojo says that Maurice Miles, how you doing, sir? Staying cool. I hope 110 degrees up here, but it cooled down a little. Man, 110 degrees. Well, I guess I was outside today at 97. And I could tell, man, because I was typing on my computer. I was doing the description for the video I uploaded earlier. I was getting ready for this, doing the stuff for this live stream. And my computer was just getting hotter by the second. I'm like, man, this thing is hot. It's even warm now. And I'm in, 68 degrees in here. But y'all can have that 110, bro. We got another channel member in the crib. We got the newest channel member in the house. Tara Haywood says, good evening, PBT family. Glad to have you back. Excuse me, Tara, for another live stream. And thank you so much for becoming a channel member. I really appreciate it. Oh, man, where we at here? And Ms. Poulard saying, welcome back to Tara. Scroll through here, these. All right, where we at? Paulo says, well, I have the double cash already, so I would get the Premier, then the custom cash, and maybe the rewards. Yeah, that rewards plus. I actually did I never shot that video. I need to shoot that video because it's going to be key now since they've really lost one of their cards, and this is he's talking about city cards, city double cash, city Premier, city custom cash, and then the city rewards plus card. And they recently are discontinuing to new applicants the city prestige cards. So but I think city's got something in store for us, man. I'm just waiting to see. Ulysses says, I'm rolling with Capital One for now. There you go, sir. You're at the starting blocks, and I can tell you, I started with Capital One. I was rolling with them for some years, Ulysses. Then I bust out on the scene with that gangster lane, man. Now I got cards everywhere. I'm serious. I got cards on my counter in the kitchen. I got cards in the front room. In my office, I got cards over here that I ain't seen since the last live stream. I got cards in my wallet. I got cards everywhere, yo. But I started with Capital One. That's the moral of that story. I started with Capital One. And I vividly remember the day I had one card. I posted to my Facebook group last night. As a matter of fact, this is a good time, and I wasn't even thinking about it until Ulysses just said that. And I wanna read this because this is gonna be, hopefully it's gonna be motivation to everybody. It made me think. Okay, man. Hey Tara, I just got your Tara, let me know. Did you do this PBT VIP request? If not, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna approve it. I'm pretty sure it's you. I just approved that, but I mean, man, y'all bear with me. I'm trying to get to this here thing. Man, y'all bear with me. Here it is. Well, yesterday, not long ago, I posted on Facebook to my group. If you're not a member of the Points Blank Travel Facebook group, it's a private group, but as soon as you send in, it's like 3 questions, simple questions. Do you have a credit card? Where you want to travel to? Something like that. It's real simple. I'll approve it on the spot. I think it's only been 2 people that I didn't approve, and they were both robots or spammers. Just like right now, Tara just asked to be a member of PBT VIP. Now, PBT VIP is only for the channel members. I approved it as soon as I saw it. But yesterday I was looking. It was just a couple of days ago. I was at 100,000 views, and then I looked yesterday, and it was at 103,862 views, and I don't know where it is now. But I posted this yesterday, and I want this to be motivation about credit, about your job, about a diet, saving money, whatever you trying to do. I want y'all to listen real close. I'm gonna read this here. Once I typed it before I posted it, it really touched me, and I had a rod moment. I had a moment where I was glad I was by myself because it really touched my heart. But when I first started Points Blank Travel, they, with the quotation marks, said I was tripping. They asked me, was I serious? They didn't believe, and I capitalized believe, I could do it. And this all really happened. So that's serious, and they didn't believe I could do it. I seriously wonder if, quotes, they capitalized are one of the 103,000 plus views. Let this be a testament that you should never listen to they. Always follow your own dreams. RT. And RT, those are my initials. Moral of that story is always follow your own dreams. I'm looking at something. I just saw a little thing pop across my screen talking about the streaming, so I want to make sure we're still good there. But the moral of that is always follow your dreams, man. Don't listen to they. They gonna always have negative stuff to say. They gonna always try to talk you out of stuff. They gonna always say it's too hard. Follow your own dreams. That's the moral of that story. But anyway, getting back here. So with that, you rolling with capital one, and the keywords of your little comment right there is for now. Those are the 2 keywords, for now. All right, so Darren says, so you recommend 0% utilization over 1% utilization. Pay the entire balance. Yes, that's my recommendation. Or you can try it. A couple months, pay it down to 0, and then a couple months, let it be 1, and then kind of look at it yourself and see which one is better. I guarantee you it's not going to be much of a difference. It may be a 1 or 2 point difference, maybe a 3 point difference, but it's not going to be that much to really matter. So that is my recommendation. Darren says, at what interval can you apply for more cards without getting too many score damaging hard inquiries? I personally don't believe in having, oh man, I kind of went against the norm. Now I don't like to have no more than 6 inquiries. That's just me. There have been times where I had 10, but I think inquiries is only like 10% of your credit score. Maybe it's 10%. I want to say it's 10. New credit is 10. Maybe 10. Your credit utilization is 30%. As you get new inquiries, yeah, you're going to take a hit on your credit report there. You're going to take a 3 to 5 point hit, 2 to 5. But if you get a substantial credit limit and then you have a 0 balance, your credit utilization is going to go down. Your credit score is going to go up. So I say I would try to keep it really 5 or less, man. That's just, I'm thinking about the Chase 524 rule, but I don't live and breathe for Chase, but I have Chase cards. But damaging, I would say once you get 10, it's damaging. 5 is a safe zone. 10, 12 can be damaging. I mean, look at what Brown and Beachy said. I can tell you her credit score pretty good. She said she got 14 cards in the last year. In the last year, she got 14 cards. I wouldn't recommend it, but I've done that too. I've done exactly what Brown and Beachy did. I went crazy. She said she went crazy. I went crazy. But damaging over 10, safe, 5, 6 is pretty much safe. Mojo says, follow up. Would you say to apply that same concept to all credit cards? I have 10 consumer cards. Or should I just do it on 2 of them and the other 8 will be completely 0 balance by report date? I try to keep it 0%, and I rarely do, Mojo. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I rarely have all of my cards at a 0%. That's why you'll hear me say, Raj, the experts say 30% or lower. Raj say 10% or lower. So if you can do as many as you can at a zero balance, and then you have a balance on some of them, it's gonna balance out. I would say, I know Luis the Fixer, I don't know if he's in here tonight. He's a channel member. He's also a credit repair expert and knows how to leverage your credit to get cash. He's on Instagram under Luis the Fixer. He's a channel member. He recommends keeping it down pretty low, or on pretty much most of them, all of them. I say, yeah, I could do that. I would do 1% on 2 of them. And if you have no choice, then obviously you have no choice. And then have the other 8 completely zero balance. By the report date, again, is the statement due date, typically. There are a couple cards that report at the end of the month. You got to check with your credit card issuers on that. I personally, if I could, y'all, the simple answer to this, if you can, pay all your cards off in full every month. I don't hear any YouTubers that I know say, I mean, none that I know, and I know some personally, I know some that I just watch, but I don't know any of them that say, I paid my credit cards down to 1%. They all, you watch any of them. You watch the Walrus Wallets, you watch the 𝗕𝗥𝗬𝗣𝗧𝗛, Credit Shifu, all these people, Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV, and they'll all say, pay credit cards in full each month. You don't really hear anybody say, pay it down to 1%. And I'm just saying. Do what you want to do, but I would try my best to pay them all down to 0%. All right, what were your comments? Hopefully that answered your question, Mojo. Man, hold up here. And Mellow C, I see you down there in the comments. Hopefully you still here. I'm gonna shoot through these. What I've been doing is leaving $10 report on statement end date for all 10 cards each month. Okay, with that method, is your score going up? Mojo, is it staying the same? I'd love to hear. Let me know what your score is doing. One good thing it shows creditors that, well, really not though. Maybe it's so tricky. If it's showing $10 every month, well, I guess if it's not showing any bad activity, like 30 days, 60 days, 90 days late, it could still be positive. Oh man. Boy, I got all kind of stuff going on. I'm getting all these alerts on my computer. I'm looking here. Said my disk was almost full. I may have to do some housekeeping here in a second. I'll do it when I'm finished. If we have any more issues, I know why. All right, but so I would do 2 of them, leave it at $10. I'd alternate those. Whichever 2 I want to leave at $10. I wouldn't do the same 2, or I wouldn't do them all. I'd pay most of them down to 0 and then leave 2. This month I do the City Double Cash and the Chase Freedom. Next month I may do the Blue Cash Everyday Preferred, or the Blue Cash Preferred, and Bank of America Custom Cash Card. I would alternate it. That's how I would do it. But I try to pay them all. Paying it off in full 2 days after statement end date does no good, because they're going to report the statement end date. So whatever your balance is on the statement end date, it's going to report you owe $10. But I see what you're saying. As far as reporting, it does no good. But as far as you, 2 days after, good. You don't have to worry about no payment due date. So you're rolling with Nolan, baby. You're rolling with Rod, really. Anyway, makes a lot of sense. King Nip and Erica says, I love cash back. Can never go wrong with cash, in my opinion. Even if you got to pay for your flight or hotel, it is what it is. Yeah, cash back. Cash is king, man. They've been saying that for years. Cash is king. Let me look at something real quick, y'all. Let me do something real quick here. You can have live recordings. Is this, what's the date? Yeah, that's the last one I did. Y'all bear with me here, man. I'm about to, just because I don't want no issues with this live stream, so I'm about to delete my last few live streams, because it record them, even though it's live, for some reason, it recorded to my hard drive. Let me just do this, and this should free up a lot of space. And just like that, poof, we're done. All right, cool. All right, yeah, you're right, King Nip. Cash is king, baby. Cash is king. Mellow C says, have you heard Chase brought back the beginner Slate card? Yes. I think they revamped it. If it went anywhere, I didn't know because they offered me that card a couple years ago. From what I'm hearing, they revamped it. But yes, Mellow C, I read that today, and I will be doing a future video on that very soon. I'm backed up on videos, but very soon, probably be this week, actually. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. King Nip and Erica. Oh yeah, I got notes on all my closing statement dates. Yes, sir. I mean, they got these smartphones. You may as well use them smartly. Yeah, they did. Mellow C, it came out today, and it's definitely seeming like a super beginner card. Laugh out loud. Yeah, it is, man. So there are cards out there for beginners, man. And again, and I'm glad that Mellow C and King Nip and someone else mentioned it earlier. Talk about these beginner cards, man, because we all began somewhere, man. And that's why I say, get the cards that work for you. Right now, you could be knee deep in been a credit card enthusiast for years, but that beginner card, really what people don't know, and people are itching to get this Freedom Flex card and the Freedom Unlimited card. These two cards were developed, especially the Freedom card, and this replaced the Freedom card. These two cards were developed as beginner cards. They weren't developed as cards that everybody was going to be dying to get. They've evolved into that because Chase has made some revamps. Now you get 3% cash back at dining on both of these, where you used to only get 3% cash back on the Chase Sapphire Reserve, their top tier card. Now you get 3% cash back at dining and drugstores with both of these. These cards have no annual fee. These are actually beginner cards, but people act like they are the premium cards that everybody want to have. They want them because of the things you get with them, but they're actually beginner cards. So just so y'all know, I just want to make sure everybody's educated and well versed on that. All right, where we at here? Where we at here? Hey, what's going on? Cleveland? I see we got Cleveland Brown in the house. Not the Cleveland Browns. Not the football team, but my main man, Cleveland Brown. And Cleveland's been down with me since I first started the channel, man. And it's good to see everybody here. But when I see them people that have hung in there since the iPhone days, man, when I had the 2 lamps from Walmart, now I got bright lights everywhere, man. I got globes behind me. I used to just be in front of a wall. I got airplanes. I got Ethereum Bitcoins and Delta planes and all this stuff around me. And I remember when I had 2 lamps from Walmart, $4.99 a piece. And they were Dell, man. But so in Cleveland was one of those people. I don't know if he was back that far back, but he was there shortly after I started my channel. Says, hi, Rod and Credit Family. I moved up to Chase Amex since rebuilding my credit in 2019. I am at a 705 now, period. Should I close Capital One Secure Platinum? They never graduated me. I'm beyond them. Low-end cards now. My question to you, Cleveland, flipping the question back around, is there an annual fee? In my video I did a couple days ago, the one that blew up, I got this $39 Capital One Platinum, and I'm starting to think I may be confused because everybody else in the world say they don't have a $39 annual fee with Capital One Platinum. I'm the only one on the whole planet that got this $39 annual fee, and I can't wait to call them. I've just been busy. And I'm going to tell them just like that, hey, man, I did a poll, and I have a YouTube channel, and I'm the only one on the whole planet that's paying $39. Why? And I'm going to sit back, and I'm going to wait for the answer. Do you have an annual fee? That's going to be my question. But if I'm at a 705, this is just me, Cleveland, do what you want to do. As far as a 700 club, first and foremost, congratulations. And I don't need no applause. I'll congratulate you. But you got your head barely over the 700 club. You're peeking out like, you're peeking out, right? 700 right here, you look it up like this, which is phenomenal. But if you cancel that card, would you fall back in the 600 club? I would hold on. If I do cancel, if I was going to cancel it, I'd probably get in the 720, 715. And it takes some time before it'll affect your score. I just wouldn't do it right now. That's just me, though. But, man, good to see you, Cleveland. Congratulations on being in that 700 club, too, bro. Mellow C says, I keep my utilization at 2% out of $63,600 total credit. Oh, man, congratulations. That's a pretty good amount of credit there, bro. Can you? Can your boy get a loan? Can I hold one of my cards out? Keep making an authorized user. Yeah, keep it at 2. Try 1%. Hey, try just mellow. It's nothing wrong with it, man. Try 1%. But if your formula at 2% is working for you, don't change it. And it kind of goes with get the credit cards that work for you. Well, if you have little strategies with your credit and you think it's working for you and nobody has proven it wrong, don't change it. I would probably be so curious. I said, well, let me take it down to 1% and see, does it affect my credit score? Probably not that much. Let me take it down to 0. See if it affects my credit score. It may not. I would test it out, but that's just me though. That's just me. Oh man, boy, okay, dokie. I would like to take the time out to thank my main man, Cleveland Brown, new channel member, for becoming a new channel member. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Cleveland, do me a favor, my man. Hit me up, Cleveland. I don't remember if you have. Email me at pointsblanktravel. Points with an S. pointsblanktravel@gmail.com. You can do it now, but I wouldn't go away from the live stream to do it. But just hit me up, and as soon as I get the email from you, let me know if your name is like your real name is like William Carter the 15th or something like that. Let me know you're Cleveland Brown on YouTube, and then I'm gonna shoot you my personal number. And I am ecstatic to have you as a channel member, man. You've been down with me pretty much since I started, and that is a blessing, man. I am so glad to see you become a channel member. I really appreciate it. Brian Beachy says, at Cleveland Brown, crying, laughing at being beyond them now. Rob will probably say if that card is your oldest card to keep it, but he's the expert, so don't listen to me. No, I'm not the expert. We all are together. Thank you so much for those kind words, Brown and Beachy. At being beyond. Cleveland Brown, she's crying, laughing at being beyond Capital One. And I know how Brown and Beachy is. Brown and Beachy says she does not bite her tongue. Rob would probably say if that card is your oldest card, and I think she's starting to get to know me, to keep it, but he's the expert, so don't listen to me laughing. Like, no, man. I just said what I had to say. I would get a little beyond that 705, 720, 730. And if you want to cancel it, man, because it's not, the ramifications aren't as bad with your oldest card as people think they are, because it's going to stay on your credit for up to 10 years anyway. But Brother Beachy, you are funny, man. Darren says, at Mellow C, any particular reason you settled on 2%? Yeah, I kind of have that same question as well, you know. But like I said, if it's working for you, Mellow C, it don't matter why you're doing it to Rod and nobody else. If it's working for you. Oh, man. Boy, y'all, Brian Beachy got me over here rolling. I'm over here laughing. She predicted me, man. Maurice says, real close to the bonus, it's burning a hole in my pocket. I'm telling you, man, I am waiting on this. And your favorite couple, I see they're not in here. They are on a cruise this week. And I was watching the video they uploaded today while I was getting ready for this live stream, actually. I was listening to it more so than watching it. And I know what you mean, Maurice. I'm waiting on my SoFi card. The reason I brought up your favorite couple, I had a giveaway the last live stream, and I recently applied for the 28th card, got approved. I'm still waiting on this card to get in the mail, but they gave me a virtual card to put in my Apple wallet. And your boy, I crossed the threshold today. I graduated in technology, man. I'm no longer just a plastic or a metal card enthusiast. I now have a feather in my cap of using Apple Pay, baby, and I am so proud. I was all at Kroger, hey, y'all take Apple Pay up in here? Y'all, and the lady was like, sir, are you okay? Calm down. I'm like, hey, I'm just trying to see if you take it. She's like, no, we take Samsung Pay. I'm like, that wasn't the question. Actually, did you take Apple Pay? I don't care about Samsung Pay. And I know the lady, so it's pretty funny, man. Oh, yeah, let it burn a hole, baby. Just keep using it, man. Just make sure you pay it for it. Key Nippert Erica says, nothing much, bro. Just cooling, making my wife some tea now. Man, that's what I'm talking about, dude. We trying to decide what type of videos we're going to do consistently, you know. Man, there you go. You got to have a niche, bro. But the fact that you're making your wife some tea, that's what I'm talking about, man. We need more brothers like you, man. Like me. You know, I make somebody some tea. but man, it's cool to hear that. But yeah, you want to be consistent when you get on you get a YouTube channel. You don't want to be all over the place. That's cool too, but from a revenue and a royalty standpoint, you want to have a niche. Like my niche is personal finance. You want to have a niche. You don't want to, 1 minute you're talking about video game, next minute you're talking about credit cards, because you're not going to have a consistent following there. So, all right, Cleveland says, at Brown and Beachy, I have a feeling that what he's going to say too. y'all predicting me now, man. They let me know y'all been down with me, though. They let me know Brown and Beachy and Cleveland Brown, because they already know what I'm going to say. But they ask anyway, but they already kind of know. Thanks for chiming in. I really don't like Capital One. Oh, man, I love Cleveland and Brown and Beachy, man. They already know. They know me, man. They've been around. They've seen so many videos and live streams. Again, if y'all want to look for a treat, man, and I remember getting I want to say it was a comment from Brown and Beachy. And Brown and Beachy is a channel member. She has my number. But I want to say this was a comment. And I remember she said, it's hard out here in these YouTube streets. And she was just starting. I said, man, just keep doing it. Keep grinding. Keep hustling. Her vlogs, and along with Your Favorite Couple, their vlogs are flawless. But Brown and Beachy, man, you want to talk about a professional, almost like you're watching a commercial of a resort. I'd be 17 days trying to get that piece together, man. Y'all please check it out, man. Okay, Cleveland said discover on the hand. I'm assuming that's the other hand. Like Jay-Z said in that DJ Khaled, you know, the other B. And now we got a triple B. Now let me come back here. Has been so good to me. They've given me several increases since opening up with them in 2019. Man, I need to call them, give me an increase. They got me sitting at $2,000, but I don't use them that much anyway. Discover is great. They are great. So bringing up a good point. Okay, where we at here? Hey, what's got Nino in the crib? Nino, thank you for being so active in the last couple of videos. I appreciate the comments, man. Keep them coming. Says, Buenas noches, senor. Checking in. Thank you for checking in, my brother. All right, Maurice says, hello to all. And Mellow C said, Darren Hilton, ever since I kept it the same per month, never changed. If my credit score always shoots up every month, I don't think it's about the 2% necessarily, but consistent. That could be it. Well, if your credit score keeps shooting up, I probably wouldn't change nothing, Mellow. That's just me, though. Hey, Cleveland says, hey, Rod, I just became a member Gold. I hope that's enough to get your number so I can tell you by phone, text how much you've helped me. Thanks again. Yes, sir. It is, Cleveland. I already told you. Hit me up at Points Blank Travel. You can do it now. You can do it after the live stream. As soon as man, you may have already done it. Let me look here. It's just a couple clicks. I don't need to be messing with my Wi-Fi right now, because no, shoot me an email whenever you either after the live stream or whatever at pointsblanktravel@gmail.com. Just say, hey, Rod, this is Cleveland Brown from YouTube. If you don't want to say your real name, and then I'll email you my personal number. Yes, but more importantly, so I can tell you by phone, text how much you've helped me. Thanks again and again, man. You know what, Cleveland? We got 30 people in the crib, 35 people ringing the doorbell. I wish I'd have got to this comment quicker when we had about 38 people in the room. Oh, man. It's comments like this that keep me going, that make me do this. My scheduled live streams are only on Wednesdays at 7:35 Central Standard Time CPT. I'm going to let y'all figure out the CPT part. I do the Sunday live streams because I enjoy what I do. I enjoy helping people. But to read that, and believe it or not, y'all help me because you help me stay educated on these topics. I'm reading articles, a gazillion articles. Now I'm to the point where I have 3 different topics I want to do a live stream on in one live stream. I got topics, this is one. I got topics for the next 2 live streams. By the time I do those other 2, I have 5 more topics. So y'all help me. But yes, Cleveland, shoot me an email at pointsblanktravel@gmail.com right after this, and I will shoot you my number as soon as I get that email. And Cleveland says 100. Cleveland Capital One has been good to me, but Discover doesn't seem to like me at all. It's different strokes for different folks, Neo. It changes up a little bit. Mello says, I started with First Progress. I never even heard of them. That must have been way, 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 way back in the day. Killing Nip says, I can't get Discover for my life. Yeah, Discover used to be hard to get, but you should be able to. Mojo says the 3 cards I'm rolling with are Consumer Gold, which is American Express Gold, I'm assuming, CFF, which is Chase Freedom Flex, and Flagship is the Navy Federal Flagship for daily purchases. Took your suggestion on running with 3 different institutions and 3 different payment networks, sir. Man, it's so good when you hear people that say, hey, I took your advice. But like right now, I'm looking and Mojo has options. But thank you so much for taking the advice. And again, it was just a suggestion, not necessarily advice, Mojo. But yes, if you got Chase, you got American Express, and you got Navy Federal, you got 3 of the heaviest hitters. Navy Federal is the largest credit union in the world, and Chase is the #1 bank in America, and American Express, they're right neck and neck when it comes to credit cards. So good job, man. Good job, bro. I'm shooting through these. I want to make sure because this comments seem to be shooting in here. Neil says, Melissa, I'm sure he's talking about Mello or Miles. You got to start somewhere. He's talking about Mello. Darren says, at Mello C, consistency. Yes, sir. That's what it's all about with anything you do. All right, we got Tyrone Williams. I don't think I've ever seen Tyrone on a live stream. Tyrone, if this is your first time here, just let me know what area you're tuning in. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I would greatly love to have you as a subscriber and would appreciate you doing so. What credit unions would you get credit cards besides Navy and Penn Fed? There's a lot of them. There's man, what's that one? Oh my goodness, you hear about it a lot. SDCU or something like that. You got to Google it. I forgot what it is. It's because I'm not big on credit unions. And a lot of times credit unions are like, we have neighborhood credit union in Texas. We have ECU, which is educators, some educators credit union, and you got Credit Union of Texas. So it could be different from state to state. NASA Federal Credit Union is a good one. Alliant, is Alliant a credit? Yeah, NASA Federal Credit Union is a good one. Alliant, is Alliant a credit? Yeah, Alliant is a credit union. ALLIANT is a good one. There's several out there. I would look at the regional ones in your area, then I would look at the nationwide ones. USAA is not a credit union, but that's also a good one to get into. But Navy Fed, Penn Fed, and if I had to look at one, I'd probably say NASA or Alliant. Alliant has some pretty good credit cards out there as far as credit unions are concerned. Hey, let me know what area you represent. Tyrone, glad to have you here. Mello C said, cash is king, credit is power. Yes, credit is power, man, because when you have that credit, you can have credit and not a lot of cash, but if you know how to maneuver and bob and weave and manipulate it, it can be like you have a lot of cash. I like that, Mello C. I might have to, I got to look at the copyrights on that. I might have to use that once or twice. I like that. Cash is king, credit is power. I like that. But since I didn't come up with it, I probably won't use it. But that's great. I love that. I really do. Darren says, is there a trick to graduating from a secured Capital One to an unsecured Capital One? Man, I can tell you right now, if there's a trick with Capital One, your boy I have not figured it out. I haven't. I have, no, I don't even want to think about it because it caused so many comments in the last video I did with not today's video, but the last video I uploaded Thursday. I have this Capital One Platinum card. I've had about 8 years. I have a $750 credit limit. I started with $500. I don't know the secrets. I would say, they say they review you after 6 months, but some people haven't upgraded for several years. I would say though, man, and oh boy, this is tricky advice, but y'all closely pay attention to what I'm about to say. If I had a secure card, knowing what I know right now, as my boy Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV always says, and I got to give him credit because this is his terminology, I would use the snot out of that secure credit card. I would use the snot out of it to what I could afford to pay in full before the statement closing date. If my secured credit limit was $500, I'd probably run it up to $400 or $450 if I could afford to. And 3 days before that statement closing date, I would pay it in full. Next month, I would push the envelope. I'd run it up to 460, only if you can afford to pay it in full. Please listen, that's key. If you can't afford to pay it in full, don't do this, please. If you can afford it, next month I would push the envelope. I would go to 460, 480. 3 days before the statement close date, I would pay that joint in full. The third month, I would run that joint, if it's a $5 credit, I would probably run it up to $495. I wouldn't hit $500 because I don't want to go over the limit, because typically when you go over the limit with some of the beginner cards, they charge you an over the limit fee, $29, $39, $49, whatever it may be. So I would probably go to $490. I wouldn't even go $490, I'd go to $490. If I could afford to, I would pay it in full 3 days before the statement close date. I guarantee you, 6 months when they see you almost maxing it out, but you're not. You're paying it in full. You're showing discipline. You're also showing you can handle the responsibility of paying it in full. I guarantee you, in 6 to 12 months, that secured card won't be secured anymore, unless they just. And then after that, I call them, hey man, and then I run the scenario. Can you explain why this is happening? I'm using the card. I'm paying it not before the due date. I'm paying before the statement, the closing date. Why am I not being graduated? I would ask. That's just me though. All right, Darren. Hopefully I answered your question, man. Let me see here. Darren said regarding credit mix, is it worth it to buy a simple piece of property just to have a mortgage payment on your credit? I don't have a mortgage on my credit right now, and my credit score it was 809, it dropped to 795. Then I did this experiment. I'm at 777 to 790 right now. Not even something you lived in, just for the diversity. I don't think you have to do all that again. I'm high sevens, low eights right now, and I don't have that. I don't think you have to now. It's not a bad investment choice, but you don't have to have that to get a high credit score. No, you don't. There's a lot of people out there that don't have a mortgage on their credit that have a extremely high credit score. Man, I thought I saw this earlier, but then I got caught up with all these comments that are flying in, and I appreciate all the comments. 𝗧𝗢𝗡𝗦, I want to take the time to super chat. Thank you for that $50 super chat. I requested to join your Facebook group. PBT let me in. Let me see. Hold up, man. Oh, no wonder. I should be able to see it from both, though. I have two different Facebook. Let's see here. Let me go here. It's a click of a button. Joe Pena asked to join. Hey, Joe, just like that action you shall receive, brother. You are in like flame, my man. You have been approved to join the Points Blank Travel Facebook group. Now, refresh on your little mobile device, or whatever you use, your iPad, your notebook, your laptop. Go back to Facebook, and you should now be able to see all of the 1,001 posts that I tend to put on the Points Blank Travel Facebook group. There's a lot of information that I put on there every single day. Wednesdays, I may post a little less because I'm preparing for live streams and all this other stuff. But more importantly, thank you so much for that $50 super. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it, my man. Jose is, boy, that's what I'm talking about, just dropping them dollars, baby. But you're in there, Jose. Hopefully you're still in here. Azuri, another channel member in the crib. She says, hey, Rod and fam. Hey, Azuri, how you doing? Glad to see you for another PBT live stream. It is a pleasure to always see you in the building. Glad to have you here. Hope you and your family are doing well. I really appreciate you dropping in. Tyrone says, I've been rebuilding my credit since November 2016. Now 16 credit cards. Whoa, $114,900 total credit limit later. You've been rebuilding 16 credit cards, and I like how he says, I've been rebuilding. I mean, he hasn't stopped. He won't stop. He can't stop. Tyrone, man, that's a testament, man, right there. I've been rebuilding since 2016. You got 16 credit cards, 114,000 credit line. Man, keep rolling, man. Keep grinding, brother. Keep grinding. That's all I can say. Oh, Ulysses, man, I know you ain't just asking. Maybe you don't know, but I'm gonna scroll up because maybe my computer left. Hold up, y'all bear with me here. Yeah, and King Nippers kind of thing. What is Apple Pay? Apple Pay is when you have an Apple iPhone. You listen, just to give you a simple version. You have your credit cards, your physical credit cards. You can add it to your iPhone if you have an iPhone. And you'll have a little app there that says wallet. You can add your physical credit card to your wallet, your mobile wallet. I don't use it. I'm only using it right now because I'm waiting to get this card. I've been waiting, and I want to start earning rewards, and I wanted to test it out. But once I get the card, I won't be using no Apple Pay. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm old school, so I use the card. But it's using your iPhone to use your phone with your mobile wallet, and it creates virtual numbers. Usually every time you use it, Apple will generate a kind of like a fake credit card number. It's not your real one in case some transmissions are in the air. And you're basically using your phone with a mobile wallet to pay for whatever you buy. That's the down and dirty. King Nippers think, do you mean Apple Pay later? King Nip says, PBT is really a good guy, man. I won't lie, you're really solid. Word up. Thank you, man. Hey, dude, I just try to be real, King Nip. But, man, again, it's comments like that, dude, that, oh, man. I only read comments twice if I don't understand the joint or I really like what I'm reading. PBT is a really good, man. I won't lie, you're really solid. Word up. And let me know you from New York. Word up. And not. I remember you spelled it out, I mean? And that's when I first, he typed it on the screen. The first time you said it, I said, oh, man, you from New York, huh? And, man, me and King Nip, and matter of fact, King Nip, I got to get with you, man. And I got to look back at my text because I want to get with you on that. It was about business credit. That's what it was. I remember, I knew it would come to my mind. And I'll give you my 2 cents on that. All right. And Ulysses says, yes, King Nip and Erica. No, man. Hey, Ulysses, if you even guess it, don't even say it, man. No, CPT. Oh, boy, you're going to make me curse over here. CPT is not, it might be, it's not, it ain't what I would think, but it's not the color purple time, man. You tripping. Lord have mercy, you tripping. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Oh, no, I haven't, King Nip. I haven't heard about the Apple Pay Later stuff by Goldman Sachs. I have not heard about that, but now I got something else to look at. Let me jot that down. Apple Pay Later, Goldman Sachs. Let me put that in my spiral notebook as Shelton and Key. Apple Pay Later. I told y'all I learned just as much from y'all as y'all learned from me on here. Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs. All right, let me see. Oh, man. Hey, I'm tripping. I'm sorry. I'm reading Tef Music. Comment said, black tie, white shirt player. I don't know if you're talking about the video I dropped today, which it was actually a deep, deep navy blue. Hit the damn like button. I like that, man. He said, black tie, white shirt player. I don't know, man. I don't know if you're talking about the video I shot today. I switch it up, man. I'm down to earth, man. Usually on Sundays, a lot of days, it's easier just throwing a t-shirt. But if you go back to my older videos, you would never catch me in a t-shirt. It was always a sports coat and a shirt and tie. But I mix it up now sometimes. But, man, I like that. Tef Music, it's always good to see you, man. It's always a pleasure to see you in the live stream, man. One thing I can say, y'all keep me laughing, man. Y'all don't know. I know I've had a lot of people say, hey, man, I really look forward to your live stream. But y'all, I don't think y'all look forward to them more than I do. I really don't, because I love interacting with everybody. Ulysses says, okay, King Nip says August 5th is my 91 days. So I'm going to apply for the flagship with Navy Federal on August 7th and start to chip at that sign-up bonus starting with these Summer Jam tickets. I feel you, man. Let me know how that go, King Nip. Hip to the Dip. Hip to the Dip is another viewer, another subscriber that's been with me since day one. Says, I'm late, man. Better late than never, King. Hip to the Dip. I'm just glad you're here, bro. SCU Andrews, NASA. Yes, SCU is one I've heard of. Andrews is another good credit union in NASA. Thank you, Jason, for chiming in and answering that question about the different credit unions. There's so many out there that are all pretty good. Thank you, Jason. All right, Tyrone says, Rod, I'm from Mississippi, man. I grew up, you're in the Delta. I'm assuming that's depending on what part, but yeah, I grew up in the Delta as well. I grew up, my young adult, I'm tripping. My young childhood, I grew up in Southeast Arkansas in the Delta, man. And I can attest to a lot of the stuff, a lot of the knowledge and a lot of the hard work I do now it's from growing up down there, because everybody looked, at least where I was from, they looked at us different. Oh, man, even when I joined the Navy, you from where? You from Arkansas, man. You down in the country. I said, the most dangerous combination. The the most dangerous combination you could ever have is a country boy that can survive in a city. Because a city person can't go to Y Group with 6,000 people. I think it's like 5,500 now. They'll go stir crazy. We didn't have a Six Flags and AT&T Stadium. You know, we stood on the corner, we talked smack. That was our entertainment. That's why I'm able to crack jokes and come off the hips so quick. That's what we did for fun. That was our entertainment. And after being in Cali for about a year, I just had a good friend of mine. We hadn't seen each other in 28 years. He spent the night with me about a month or so ago. Him and his family was out here, man, and he and I just reminisced, and it was funny. He was like, man, I first remember when your country, $$ came to California. You know, you out there with short pants, dress shoes, and no socks. He said, man, you was country as hell. I was like, yeah, look at me now, baby. Look at me now. And we just laughed about it. But anyway, glad to have you, man. Glad you represent Mississippi. Mojo says, I really wish I could credit garden, but I need to go to a credit gardening meeting group. In case y'all don't know, gardening meaning you're not applying for any cars. So Mojo is basically saying he wish he could credit garden, but he can't. He keep applying for new cars. You need to go to a meeting. That's so funny, man. I wish I could help you, man. I wish I could help you, Mojo, but I had that problem too, man. I can't tell you how to do it, man. It take a lot of work. Hold up here, man. Oh man, I just moved my. Up here, huh? Man, this little thing tripping, man. I'm trying to move my scroll bar. Y'all don't know what I go through. I'm trying to get this scroll bar to. Let me move this up a little bit. There we go. You gotta be fast to catch that joint. All right, I'm looking here. I'm gonna be probably getting off here shortly. What time is it? 9:46. Keaton Nip said, laugh out loud. I always said, nah, I mean. Yeah, I know you do, man. You're from New York. I heard that song yesterday. Boy, you was the first person. It was, I think it's Get Money. I think that's the biggest song. It was a remix to Get Money, but I forgot which one of the rappers said. It wasn't Big. It was one of the other dudes, man. I just thought about you and bust out laughing. King Nip said, get with me for the business credit vibe, but no rush. It's whatever, bro. I'm in no rush. You know what I mean? Yeah, I got you, man. Oh man, hip to the dip, dude. Oh yeah, dude. They almost got me too. Hip to the dip. They sent me the email the other day, last week. Oh, I wish you would have hit me up. Man, I wish you would have hit me up. Hip to the dip side, I just got the COINBASE Visa. I thought it was a credit card. It's not, it's a debit card. CC is credit card, DC is debit card. Man, I'm telling you, I was excited. And I think I had saw that before, but I was excited. I got the email. They sent me some email talking about a virtual card at first, and then they sent me an email. The wait is over, Ron. You can now get the COINBASE card. And I said, oh man, and I looked at it. And I'm more attentive early in the morning because I'm half asleep, and I'm like, and I do a lot of stuff. As soon as I step, my feet hit the floor, I thank God for waking me up, and then I'm right down to business. I'm looking at emails, I'm looking at YouTube stats. I'm doing a lot in the first 15 minutes that I get up. And I looked at it, I said, hold up, this card, what does that say? And you know how you do your phone. I'm gonna get my phone here. You know how you do that little joint and make it big? I said, wait, that's a debit card? Man, I closed that joint out. I wish you would have called me. Yeah, it's a debit card, hip to the dip. Oh, man. King Nip says, you almost at that 2,000 subs mark. Let's go. Keep working. Oh, man, I'm going to keep grinding, bro. It won't stop. And you're going to see, who was that? Jose just joined. I post a lot in my Facebook group of the stats for the Points Blank Travel YouTube channel, where we're at, where I am, what I need to go. And yes, I'm going to, boy, you have no idea. And I always tell my Facebook group members, I'm just warming up, baby. I am just warming up, King Nip. You have no idea. All right, Jose says, thanks for the ad. No problem. Thank you for everything you've done for the channel, man. Jose, bro, you've been down with me since day one, man. Jose, I don't know if you're a member. I also request to join PBT VIP because you're a channel member, and I don't think you're part of the PBT VIP group. It's kind of a mirror image, but PBT VIP may get a few more things than the regular Points Blank Travel group. So definitely do that as well. What's your thoughts on Bank of America's airline credit card? Which one, Marcus? They have several, and a lot of people don't know. Bank of America, they issue the U.S. Airways, British Airways, Spirit, Virgin Atlantic, and there's several more. They issue a lot of airline cards that are not the big three, not your big four, not your Delta, American, United, Southwest. But they, City has American Airlines, American Express has Delta, Chase has United and Southwest, but Bank of America has a lot of airline credit cards. I like Bank of America. I am a preferred rewards client with Bank of America. I've come close, but most of their cards that they have for airlines are either international carriers like British Airways, Virgin Atlantic, or they have Spirit. But I think they're a solid bank, so it's not going to be any different than any other credit cards. It's just, remember, the title for this live stream is to get the cards that work for you, Marcus. If you think they work for you, Bank of America's a great bank, but get the ones that work for you. So, how long we been going here? Ooh, man. Hey, if, just to give y'all a public service announcement, if the screen go black, hey, trust me, it won't be the, excuse me, it won't be the internet. It will be but the battery. So if it go black, just bear with me. I already have a standby battery that I keep for live streams in case we run longer than normal. Darren says, what's your credit card application acceptance rate? How do you factor the benefits of applying versus the disadvantages of being denied? Okay, let me make sure. What's your credit card application acceptance rate? How do you factor benefits of applying versus the disadvantages of being denied? My credit card application acceptance rate is pretty high. I've been declined for one card in the last 4 or 5 years, and the only reason is because I was over Chase's 524. I knew I was over. Now, as far as the benefits of applying versus disadvantages of being denied, no one likes rejection. This is just, and hopefully, Darren, I'm not missing what you're asking here. No one likes the being denied anything. I don't care, whether it's a date, whether it's requesting a date. No one likes being told no. And if you do, there's something different about you. I don't know. But I think with me, even now, just to give you an example, even when I apply for a credit card now with a phenomenal credit score of, like I said, my credit score probably average right now of all three bureaus is probably 795. I still get nervous. I still get that anxiety thinking they could tell me no. Just like Chase did in July 31st, 2020. They told me no with an 809 credit score when I applied for the Freedom Card. A beginner card, but because I was over 524, they declined me. So, benefits of applying versus disadvantages of being denied. I just think, regardless of what your score is, you can always be denied. Keep that in mind. And Darren, as you hang around, you're going to hear my hamburger analogy. Credit score is your hamburger buns. Your credit profile are the ingredients in between. I'll elaborate that on another live stream because I'm so deep into this one. I'd have to explain that one to you a little later. Again, man, hold up. I skipped something, man. I'm sorry. Hey, Vince, I'm sorry about that. Vince is also a channel member. Vince says, good evening, coach. Just checking into the channel. Sorry about that, man. When I was moving the comments up and down, when I was scrolling, I scrolled past you, man. Hope all is well, bro. Hope everything's going good. All right. Yeah, sorry about that, Vince. I know when I'm in somebody else's live stream, and I go to a lot of live streams, I get pissed when they skip me. I get pissed. Jose is saying, what's up, Marcus? How you doing? Hey, Jose, man, you got your little J keep changing colors. I see a green Jose and then I see a purple Jose. Is it two of you? Is it two different Jose's in here, man? I'm telling y'all, I don't miss a beat. I pay attention to everything. There's a J with a green circle. There's a J with a purple circle. Here, let me make sure I ain't tripping. Yeah, I ain't tripping because here it go right here. Hold up, man. Hold up. There's the green one. There's the purple one. Okay, making sure I ain't tripping. I pay attention to everything, baby. Woo, anyway, I just want to know if it's two Jose's. I want to make sure I'm giving my main man, the original Jose Pena, from California, from the Central Valley, the correct props. Hey, we got Miss Dalton in the crib. Says, hey, PBT, how you doing, Miss Dalton? Hope all is well. Is glad to see you in here. Wasn't sure if you was in the house or not, but now I know. Glad to see you here. My man Darren says, sub, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Darren, I really appreciate it. I earned your blessings, and I really appreciate that, man. That means a lot. I really do. Hey, we got my main man, which I'm gonna have to put these glasses on to read this comment. I don't know, I done had them on too long. I don't even wear glasses on a daily basis. We got Trenton Clark in the crib. What's up, Trenton? Says, what's going on, PBT? Let's keep rolling. We always rolling, baby. You know that. How are things going on? I know I haven't seen you in a minute. I see you rolling out that good advice. Still over here fighting in the mid 600s, but exceptional payment history. Hey, man, it's a fight, bro. Credit is not a sprint. It's a marathon. Trenton, you know how I feel about that. Keep fighting, bro. I'm still fighting. I'm in the 700s now. I'm fighting not to go backwards, man. It's always a fight. Just keep grinding, brother. Keep grinding. Yes, I'm still rolling, still trying to put out the good advice. It is a pleasure to always see you here, man. Just keep rolling, baby. Keep grinding. Ulysses, for a minute, I thought you said COINBASE Bank. Nah, man. Bank of America, bro. But I know what you're talking about. I know about COINBASE. That's been around for a while. Jose says, PBT in the mail, I got Sapphire pre-selected. What does that mean? Is it the same as pre-approved? No, it is not. Pre-selected mean they did some little basic screening of your credit report. Pre-approved is neither one of them guarantee you're going to get approved. A lot of people they have this perception that if you have a pre-approved, you automatically approve. You can still get denied. You have a way, way, way better chance to get approved with a pre-approval. Pre-selected, we've pre-selected you, Rod, to apply for this card. And yet still, nah. What I would recommend, Jose, is go to the Chase, and my main man, Maurice can attest to this. First step. And this here is some Patreon channel members advice right here. I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm gonna make this one public. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all exactly, kind of sort of what I told Maurice to do. First step with this Chase thing. If you have an account with Chase, if you have an online account, if you don't, you're gonna have to go in the branch. But if you do, go to Just For You on your online mobile app under Chase, Just For You, and it'll tell you if you're pre-approved. Don't stop there, because your boy never received a pre-approval there, neither did Maurice. So like I told Maurice, I said, Maurice said, Rod, I keep checking the pre-approvals. I said, man, don't stop there, bro. Go in the branch, man. You don't have to put on no suit and tie. You can go in there like this here. You'll probably get approved if you get one of these points blank travel. I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding. You go in there, however, man. You go in there dressed up, you can go in there with some sweats. I don't care how you go in there. Go in there, put your name on the waiting list, sit down, and I wouldn't get no coffee right now. There's too much going on in the world. But just sit down, then they're going to call your name. Hey, Jose, come on up, man. You're going to go in that little cubicle and just say, hey, I just want to know if I have any credit card pre-approvals. Oh, man, my battery's about to do some things. Y'all bear with me. I saw this little flashing light. Let me switch this out real quick. Matter of fact, this is a perfect time. It's 25 people in the house. I'm going to mute my mic. I'm going to take a restroom break and change this here all at the same time. Y'all bear with me. It's going to take not even a minute and a half. Just bear with me. Sorry about that. Hey, we got the same 25 people that we had when I left. Man, thank y'all for hanging out. Had to relieve myself, and I had to change out that battery. So, where was I at? Oh, yeah, Jose. Once you get in there, they're going to tell you whether you got a pre-approval. One of the good things about being in branch with a banker, you're not going to go to the line with the tellers. You're not going to go there. It's going to be a little thing that's going to have a sign-in sheet. You want to go to one of those people with the side cubicles, and they're going to tell you if, for some reason, you get that, we'll notify you in 10 days, that banker, you can tell them to request that they call the reconsideration line right then and there, and they'll speak on your behalf a lot of times, especially if you build some rapport while you're sitting there with them. When I sit down, and I learned this trick a long time ago, when I sit down in a business setting, one of my goals, whoever I'm sitting across the table from, a banker or somebody, especially when I feel like I may need their services, I'm gonna try to learn as much as I can about that individual in 3 to 5 minutes. Back when I was in the military, we call it blueprinting. I'm gonna learn as much as I can about that individual in 3 to 5 minutes. So, and I'll give you an example, Jose, and I gotta get through these comments. And this is for everybody. When you go into the bank and you're sitting down, you say, hey, I forget my guy's name, but we'll just say, hey, Charlie, well, how long you been with Chase? I've been here about 2 years. Oh, okay, man, that's pretty cool, man. I see you doing well for yourself. You're a banker, you're not a teller. You probably started out as a teller. Yeah, man, I've been with Chase about 2 years too. And then I'm going to say something about me. So, what about you? You have any credit cards, Charlie? Oh, yeah, I had a Chase Freedom Flex. I had a Chase Sapphire. Oh, cool, man. When was the last time? Did you use the travel benefits? Oh, yeah, I went to Costa Rica, me and my wife and my 2 kids. Okay, cool. Well, Charlie, man, what do you do in your spare time, Charlie? And the whole time you're over here checking to see if I got a pre-approval. Right now, I already know Charlie went to Costa Rica. He got a wife. He got 2 kids. He been a bank Chase for 2 years. I'm damn near know his whole life story. And notice how quick. That wasn't even a minute, yo. And I'm doing it. I'm showing an interest in what, man, Charlie, man, dude. Okay. And then Rod gets that big old, Rod, you've been approved. Here, I just do your application here. Rod, I'm sorry, they got to say 7 to 10 minutes, but guess what, Rod? I'm going to call him for you, man. I'm going to call him and see what's going on with this. Why? Because I showed some interest in Charlie, his wife, his 2 kids, going to Costa Rica, how long he been at Chase, what else he do? Do he like to fly drones? Do he like football? Who's your favorite team? Do you cook popcorn on your own time? I'm going to find out all kind of stuff. And before you know it, by the time I walk out, Rod and Charlie are going to be like best friends, baby. It's I don't even know what word I'm looking for. It's a science. Okay, moving on. Where am I at here? There you go, Jose. And all y'all just got some of that Patreon channel member knowledge right here. Yes, it is easy at KNIP to transfer American Express points to Delta, and sometimes it'll be a 24-hour waiting period. With some transfer partners, it might be a 48-hour waiting period, but with Delta, it is instantly. So it is very easy. When you get ready to do it, let me know. I will get on the phone with you if need be. You have my number, and we will walk through it together, man. I'm here for you, bro. Jose, kill the mystery. He says, Rod, I have 2 accounts. I'm glad you got both of them running, baby. Let them both run. I feel you. I got you. I just wanted you to know I noticed. Okay. Kingdom said, yeah, that's 2 different Jose opinions. Yeah. Kingdom, just for you. Hold. Okay, cool. Oh, hold up. Okay. King Nip is talking about just, I'm thinking he's talking about just for me. He's going to hold on while I went to the restroom, but he's talking about just for you with Chase. Hold up, explain that just for you in the app for me. Please laugh out loud. If you go to the app in the left, King Nip, in your left screen, there's going to be a bunch of stuff. And when you log into Chase, you do your Face ID all the way to the left. I will log into my account right now, but it's going to show too much personal information. But in the left, it'll have a thing that says just for you. You click that and it'll tell you what you're, and I may be able to do it. Let me get through these and I may be able to pull it up for everybody and show you what I'm, matter of fact, let me just do it right now. I like to fulfill people's requests. Let me just try something here. Chase, because I should be able to get there. My goodness, my computer's moving. mega slow. Username. Just so I can show you what it looked like. Let me kill some of this, kill that. Let's see how much of my personal stuff is show. Let me see some. Yeah, I guess y'all just gotta have to see it. No, I don't want to do that, but trying to find a way. Oh, there's no real way for me to cover it up. Oh well. This is one of my player accounts anyway. I have 132,958. I'm gonna show you this real quick, and it's gonna be quick, King Nib, because it's showing my stuff here. I'm gonna be real fast. So right here, just for you, you go up here, you click the little thing, just for you, and it'll show me right now. Good, I got my personal stuff off the thing. Right now, offers we selected based on your relationship. I got referral offers. I got I got Discover debit card for kids. I have no pre-approvals. It will tell me in here if I had a pre-approval. So you click this little icon here. You go down. That's how I should have did it. Go down to just for you. Click that, and it'll show you whether you have any or not. Let me get out of my Chase account. Go back here. Pull this back up. Get some of this other stuff on the screen here. There we go. All right. All right, Jose says, King Nip is my second card, BLOCKFI card. What's your thoughts? I'm actually on the waiting list for the BLOCKFI card. TEF Music, I am a huge fan of BLOCKFI. I have an account. I like it, but I think the SoFi, well, with the BLOCKFI card, you get 1.5% cash back on everything. I do have a link down in the description if you want to look at BLOCKFI and open up an account. Not for the BLOCKFI card, just an account. But I think the SoFi card is a better card because you get 2% cash back on all purchases versus 1.5 with the BLOCKFI. I'm going to have both because I do believe crypto is going to be another way. It's not going to be just the future. It's going to be another way of the future. But I like that card. I think it's solid. And from what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing, it is a metal card. I could care less. I got enough metal cards, but you know, it is what it is. If you want to flex, you can. But I think people are going to be more tripped out off that Bitcoin symbol that they see. Okay, and then King Nip says, oh yeah, I seen. All right, Jose says, same. Jose P from Central Cali, the big 559, laugh out loud. Nothing big here. We don't even have a hub. Laugh out loud. You talking about an airline hub? Yeah, I remember that 559. I used to go to Fresno quite a bit from San Diego. All right, man, if you guys have any questions, I would highly recommend answering them because I am going to be ending this live stream shortly. Been on here a couple hours. Jose said, we have an airport, laugh out loud. I can't read everything. Key Nip says, laughing my butt off. Airport is a good enough start. Ulysses says, welcome back. Glad to be back, Ulysses. And Darren said, that's brilliant. Darren, what you talking about? The building rapport with the person? You got to just elaborate a little bit because, man, by the time I get to your comment, I probably said like 58 different things. If that's what you're talking about, yeah, and I'm pretty sure it is because it's right around the time where Jose says, okay, thanks, PBT. Yeah, man, you always want to build that rapport. I believe in doing that, man. Get to know that person, you know. A lot of places I go, I get to know people, especially if I frequent, I definitely get to know them. But I can be there in... I've done it even where I work, and in the line of business I was in, I have to get to know people pretty quick. But I can talk to someone in 5 minutes and pretty much know 50% of the stuff about them. They may not tell me that, you know, they like to. I might not know everything. I mean, that's impossible. But they'll tell me the stuff they want me to know. That's the key. They'll tell me, and as long as it's something positive. Oh man, you got 2 kids. How old are they? Oh, man, I got a 7-year-old and a 3-year-old. Okay, boys, girls. Oh, I got a boy and a girl. Oh, okay, cool, man. What's the little boy's name? You know, you don't want to get too deep because you don't need to know too much. Oh, man, okay. You think he'll play football when he grow up? What's your favorite? I mean, it's just like, it's all about them. It ain't about me and trying to get this credit card until it's time to be about me and trying to get this credit card. Because I may need Charlie to help me get this credit card. You know what I mean? I'm sounding like King Nim, I know what I mean. You know, all right, man, where am I at here? No, man, that's cool. Sorry, I may be extending your live PBT. No, man, you good, bro. Mello says, have you been to any American Express Centurion Lounge? Yes, I've been to the one in San Francisco and New York. Have never been to the one in Dallas because the American Express Centurion Lounge in Dallas is in the Delta terminal, and I typically fly American, flying out of the American, a hub city. So even when I flew to New York via Delta, I went to the Sky Club. I didn't go to, I was still in a different terminal. It's like 5 terminals in DFW Airport, Terminal A through E. But yeah, I've been in a few of them. All right, where am I at here? Vince says, it's not science, coach. It's called playing the game, senior. That was in response to Jose. Okay. Now, and in case y'all wonder, and Vince was in the Navy as well, and I retired as a senior chief petty officer from the Navy. That's why in his comments you'll hear him say, it's called playing the game, and then he'll end it with senior. In the Navy, they don't say senior chief, they just call you senior. Once you make E7, you're a chief. Once you make E8, you're a senior chief, but they call you senior. And then for some reason, when you make E9, they go back to calling you master chief. But for senior chief, they just say senior. So you'll see that. So now I just explain why. But yeah, you're right. It is playing the game, man. It's I don't like saying playing the game. That's why I said science. But yeah, you're right. It's playing the game. Blobby, man, that's an interesting name. Blobby, I've never seen you here. That's a tongue twister to say the least. I've never seen you here. Thank you so much for joining in. Let me know what area you're representing. And if this is your first time here on the channel, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. That would mean a lot. Should I wait till my 6-month mark to get US Bank Altitude Go or apply now at 4 months? I do bank with US Bank, by the way. I would say if you build them 4 months, I would say it's safe to do it now. I don't know why because Altitude Go, just like the US, I did it. I got a brokerage account, then I got a savings account, and then I probably waited about 3 months, and then I applied for my US Bank Cash Plus card. I would think you're safe now. If you were even if you were trying to get the Altitude Reserve, I think you would be safe. You shouldn't have to wait 6 months. If you feel safer waiting 6 months, that's cool. But US Bank is one of those relationship banks, meaning they like to see you have accounts with them. And I had activity, Blobby, but just to let you know, I was making monthly deposits before I applied. I got my savings account, and I was depositing $15 to $25 every 2 weeks. It's a little more now. And when I applied for my card, if I had $500 in that account, I'd be shocked. I didn't have a lot of money, but I did show them that I was making deposits into that account with no withdrawals. You can make deposits and withdrawals. They expect you to do that, especially if you have a debit card. But yeah, I would say you're safe right now, man. Great question, great question. All right, man, we are almost at the end here. Your boy is about to get up out of here. Oh, King Nip says, okay, I'll call you whenever I need to get that done. It might be a week or two from now, surprise anniversary trip. Okay, man. Well, hope Hurricane around. We talking about a surprise anniversary trip. Yeah, man, let me know, bro. Let me know. Just hit me up, bro. You got my number, man. Hit me up, and we'll walk through it. It's real easy, though. And if we got to do some FaceTime or whatever, we'll do that too, man. Whatever we got to do to get it done, bro. All right, Jose says, for Chase, I think I'm over the 524 rule PBT, so I'll probably hold on, but wouldn't mind getting into Chase. Man, I was over. I'm not saying go try this because it was before the pandemic. I was over 524 when I got my Chase Sapphire Preferred by going in branch and doing exactly what I just told you. I did it to my man. I forgot his name, but his name wasn't Charlie, but we're going to say it was Charlie. And I did it when I got my Freedom Unlimited card. I went back in the branch the next month. I did the same thing, sit down with the same dude. Now I know everything about him. And the third time I went in there, they didn't have no pre-approvals, but I got to know the manager. The manager offered me a job. He was like, man, you know more about this Chase products than we do. You want to work? I said, no, man, I don't think y'all pay me enough, bro. I mean, unless y'all going to create a new position and call me like the credit card connoisseur and give me a whole title and give me a pay plan. Because if I know more than everybody in here, y'all got to pay me. He started laughing, man. Told him which lounges to go to. He had a trip coming up. But it was something else. So I got to know him blueprinting, baby, blueprinting. All right, where we at here? Kenneth Newman, what's going on, Kenneth, man? Good to see you. Does the U.S. Bank Secured graduate? Oh man, that's a great question. If anybody here know, because I'm questioning myself. I think I've heard that it doesn't. I think I heard that it does. It don't make sense for it not to, but I think I've heard that. Kenneth, man, hit me up at pointsblanktravel@gmail.com because I want to. Matter of fact, hold on, man. I ain't got time for all that. Let me just figure it out. Does I'm confusing myself. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The U.S. Bank Secured card. Here we go. Hold on here. I think I got the answer here. From what I'm seeing here, and that is here, from the FICO forms, it will graduate after a year, but only at the account holder's request. So I'm gonna do some more research on that, Kenneth, because I want to give you more of a realistic answer. I've heard that it does, and then I've heard that it doesn't. But now, after reading that, it's going to be at the account holder's request. So that may be why people think that it's not graduating. Vince says, random question, Coach, will a Credit One Amex card get you into the airport? No, it will not. And that's a great question. No, it will not. And that is a super duper question. I've had to explain this a couple times, and I don't mind explaining it at all. If you look at a Credit One, and this here is a bolder moment. If this is your first time here, I don't believe in dropping gems. I don't believe in dropping nuggets. I believe I drop boulders, baby. Ain't nothing wrong with gems and nuggets. I think I just like to give out a little more. If you see a card, like notice, this is a Chase card. It's got the Chase logo here. It's got the Visa logo here. Your Credit One card is going to have Credit One here, and it's going to have American Express here. That typically means, it doesn't typically, it means it's riding or it's using the American Express financial network for transaction fees. That's how it's moving the money from the Credit One to from the consumer to the merchant. Credit One's going to get a piece. American Express is going to get a piece. But if you notice, in order for American Express card, any American Express card is going to have American Express somewhere in the front of the card. But I want y'all to notice, and I can pull out every American Express card I got. I don't know about the co-branded cards, but regular American Express card. You don't see the American Express logo in the front of the card. You don't see it on the front of this one. It's going to be, and I got to cover all this stuff. It's going to be on the back of the card, the blue on the back of the card. It's never on the front of a, those are American Express cards that will get you now. American Express card is going to say American Express, Credit One, Navy Federal, USAA. If it says USAA, Navy Federal, Credit One, but it has American Express logo in the front of the car, it's just using the American Express network to move the money. All right, hopefully that answers your question. That's not a random question, a great question. Mellow C, what do you think about U.S. Bank Flex Purse credit cards? Can be bad. I've did a little bit research about them, but I've never used them, so I really don't have a lot to say about those. I think, I can't remember. I'm more into the cash back or maybe the U.S. Altitude Gold, Altitude Connect, Altitude Reserve, Cash Plus, but I think U.S. Bank is a great bank. It's a very underrated bank. So, Bobby said, I should have elaborated. That 6 month mark will be 6 months of credit history. I got my first card 4 months ago. So you don't have an account with them. I would probably wait a little bit. If you got 6 months of credit history, I would probably at least get a year. I would probably at least get a year before I step into the U.S. Bank. Or a lot of times you can apply for the U.S. Bank Cash Plus, Altitude Go, Altitude Connect. If you don't get approved, they will offer you opportunity to go for the secured, U.S. Bank secured card, but I would probably wait a little while. Credit is a marathon. It is not a sprint. Just always keep that in mind. Ulysses says, see you on your next live stream. Bye for now. Cool. King Nip says, I'm going to get out of here, watch some shows with the wife. See you next time. We'll be in touch. Yeah, man, hit me up, bro. Hit me up. I'm about to get out of here in a minute myself. King Nip says, U.S. Bank Cash Plus seems like an amazing card. I want it, but I don't have a relationship with them. I don't think I chose to get a relationship. I think the only one you really have to have a relationship with is the Altitude Reserve. I chose to do the relationship. It was real easy, King Nip. We can chop it up about that when we talk on the phone as well. I did the brokerage account. I think I put $40 in there over time. I didn't do it all at once. I did $5 here, $10 there, and then my savings account, I'm less than $1,000. Then I applied for the card. I think I had less than 500. We'll talk about that though. Collective Minds Radio. This is the first time I've seen you here. Man, a lot of new people in here tonight. Do me a favor. If you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to the channel. Let me know what area you represent. Have you applied for the new Wells Fargo card? Been an active cash? No, I have not. I don't have any Wells Fargo cards in my arsenal. I was a fan of the Propel card, which is no longer, it's discontinued for new applicants, but I don't have any of the, any Wells Fargo card. And no, but the active cash card, from what I'm hearing, is pretty good, but no, I have not applied for that one. Good to see you in the live stream. Vince says, hey, Coach, it was funny watching you trying to describe the situation with you and the banker in terms other than the game, but thanks for all your help. See you. Yeah, you know, I know you know it's playing the game, man. We say it like that in the military, but yeah, you're right, man. I didn't know the actual terminology I wanted to use there. That's why I just said, man, it's a science. King Nip says, PBT, what does Wells Fargo pull for their credit cards? It depends on the state, man. I know they can pull TransUnion, Equifax, or Experian. It really depends on your location. You could Google it, King Nip. It all depends on your state. Darren says, should I pay out most of a credit building installment loan and then pay $1 a month until the loan is paid back, or continue paying the loan according? I would know. With those kind, I wouldn't go against the agreement. Whatever the agreement was. Now, when you're dealing with regular loans, for real, not self-building loan, you can maneuver and pay more so you can pay less. Whatever that agreement was, a credit building installment, I would pay exactly what the terms were. I would not deviate from that, because it could be some loophole in the agreement. If you pay early, there's a penalty. No, pay according to the agreement. When you get regular loans, then you can worry about kind of maneuvering and strategizing. But nope, I would not do that, not at all. All right, y'all, we got 34 people still in the crib. And Collective Minds Radio, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. I got to get me my boy Thurston. My boy Thurston got to come in here and do me one for new subscriber. You know, we got Thurston with this one.
New channel member.
Yeah, we got the one with the man, what is it? Super chat, but I got to get one for the new subscribers, man. I really appreciate it, Collective Minds. All right, Jose says, thanks once again, PBT. You have a good night. Catch you on the next one. Yes, I got to run to the store. I'm about to raise up out here. We got 35 people in the crib. It has been a pleasure. It is always a pleasure kicking it with y'all. Again, make sure you get the credit cards that are right for you. Don't worry about what Tom, Dick, Harry, Sally, Susan, and Sharon got in their wallet. What's going to work in your wallet? It could be a platinum card. It could be an American Express Platinum. It could be the Capital One Platinum. Get the one that works for you. Hip to the dips. I just got approved for the Wells Fargo cash card. They use TransUnion and Spirit. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Hip to the dip, for chiming in. Jeff Muse said, just got my bonus with more rewards card. Never felt it is too soon to apply for Wells Fargo card. I have 10 years with them. No, you just got your bonus with your more rewards card. Is it too soon to apply for Wells Fargo card? I don't think so, man. I mean, if you got 10 years with them, that's a good relationship. I don't think it's too soon. Make sure the card works for you. Make sure you read it and then see if it's a good card. Again, that's kind of what I want to talk about. There's so many cards coming out, man. And I'm going to tell y'all, man, and I don't think I'm preaching to the choir right now. All these cards sound good, but will they fit your lifestyle? Will they work for you? The Wells Fargo Active Cash Card with 2% cash back won't work for me right now. Why? I have the Citi Double Cash 2%. I have the Fidelity Card 2%. I have the Freedom Unlimited to give me 1.5. It's not 2%. I just got a 2% card. And I would normally say it wouldn't work for me, but why does it work for me? Because I'm going to be getting 2% cash back in rewards in the form of cryptocurrency. I see a different advantage there. So you always have to make sure that the card works for you. But no, I don't think it's too soon to apply. Jason says, thanks as always for a great live. No, thank you, Jason. You're welcome, but thank you for tuning in. Chasing Chicken, what's going on? It says, in the building, singing background. What's going on, Chasing Chicken? All right, man, I am about to raise up out this joint. If you haven't already done so, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. If you didn't do it on your way in, I see we got 31 people in the building, man. I hate leaving when we got people in the house. I hate to. It's like shutting down a party and you still got people dancing to Marvin Gaye, you know. I'm tripping now. But anyway, hit that thumbs up on your way out, man. That really helps the video get pushed out to people that may be looking for information like this. I see we got 44 thumbs up. I really appreciate that. Share the channel, share the live stream, share the videos with your family and friends. A lot of times, and I said this the last time, people, you're gonna first approach them like, hey man, it's this dude talking about credit and credit cards. He's got a live stream, he's got videos, he like to chop it up, he have fun, it's not boring. Oh man, I don't care about that, bruh. Oh, no, sister, I'm cool, I'm good. I've been there, I know how it is. But then you get a third person and they're into it. That first person might be like, oh, okay, I got to check it out. They may do it on the low. You might not even know. Or they may say, man, what was the name of that channel again? So just share it with your family and friends, man. All you can do is, you as they say in Texas, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink it. I think they said it everywhere, but I'm in Texas. So, and with that being said, man, shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you'll be amongst the stars. I can guarantee you I'll be coming at you soon with another live stream, probably definitely this Wednesday. If it's the Lord's will, I'll be here 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, CPT, baby. That means I could be a few minutes late. And with that being said, man, it has been a pleasure. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with Points Blank Travel. I greatly appreciate it. Hope you all have, hold up, man. Collective Mind said, hold up, let me see. Hip to the dip. I applied Thursday. Just checked my credit yesterday. They moved slow. Yeah. Wells Fargo is a little slow. I'm not a fan of that, so I won't get in that. Chasing Chicken said, man, I send the links anyway. You got to elaborate on that, Chasing Chicken. I'm not sure what you're talking about. When you say you send the links anyway, are you looking for some links for me or... Again, man, y'all may want to, at the top of the comments, if you want to become a channel member, you have until now, until Wednesday. Being a channel member will give you direct access after me. After Wednesday, you will have to join my Patreon group, either the Inside Scoop. Let me go back over here for the people that's still in the house. The new Patreon groups, right now, the highest YouTube membership is $9.99 for platinum level, and so far gold. Right now, gold and platinum they real up until Wednesday have access to me. I'll give you my personal number. We can chop it up. But after Wednesday, it's going to be through Patreon. You have the PBT Inside Scoop for $24.99 and PBT Diamond 101 Mentoring. You can go to the link in my description and look at this and read over it. I'm not going to spend much time going into that. I will talk about it a little more in the next live stream. And with all that being said, your boy is about to raise up. Hope everybody have a blessed and prosperous week. Hip to the Dip says, the deciding factor for me was that Wells Fargo offered a sign-up bonus of $200. For the active cash and double cash has no offer. Yes, that's a great reason to go with Wells over there. All right, man. Hip to the dip. I want to thank all the channel members, all the subscribers, all the viewers, all the new subscribers. I want to thank 𝗕𝗓𝗡𝗦 for that $50 super chat. I really appreciate it. I also want to thank who was that became a new member? Man, I got to go back through this. It's going to take forever. Boy, who was that? It should be highlighted here. Hold on, man. I don't see it. I'm going too fast. Oh, Cleveland. I want to thank Cleveland Brown for becoming a new channel member. And I will be seeing y'all soon. And until the next time, y'all have a blessed and prosperous week. And I'll be seeing you soon, bringing even more knowledge. And until the next time, peace. Y'all take it easy.